Okay.
Oh.
Hello! I have to restart the game really quick because I changed the, like, display. Stop! This is gonna take me a second. I changed the display! Hi! I was supposed to change my display, but I guess it didn't. It's fine. Can you guys hear us all right? Next to, like, all of the noise in the game, by the way. Sue, talk. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think we're good then. Sue, so how do we do multiplayer? Because you said that you can...
You start multiplayer.
Okay, hold on. Oh, online. There we go. Okay. So if you can't read by, the title already, we're gonna be playing Monster Prom. Or the new Monster Prom, Monster Con. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have to... Oh, loud. Okay. You can't buy the yaoi. If you can't buy the yaoi paddle in this game, is it even real? I mean, like...
I don't accept yaoi paddles. That was used to break someone's spine.
Nuh-uh. Just in case, because I don't know if it's gonna have, like, something come up on the screen. Or, like, a code. Alright. Add local player. Oh, wait, no. Remove. Oh, I'm gonna send you the ID, I guess, to join. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't send me the ID, I'll scream. Okay.
Okay. Oh, is this? Oh, ready. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Are we doing the long game?
Yeah. Well, we're doing long game, and that will be the end of the story.
I was gonna say, that's usually what happens when we play this on stream. We do a long game, and then we...
2.5 hours.
Yeah. Alright, what music do you want?
I don't care. This is your story, and your turn to mob. Points at you with my scrupulous finger.
Alright, do you want to do the narrator?
I shall be as sexy as possible.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, spooky con. For some, it was just nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone, regardless of what you loved. You could always find people who would make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might be seen as weirdos and misfits. Ugh. But here we could finally feel like no matter where we belong. And wee. Wait, it's not my turn. No. No!
Wait, custom name, there we go.
B-I-T-C-H. That's what you could name.
Shock everyone.
Meanie.
You see my mouse on the screen?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Because it was funny, I was hovering over Vicky.
Purple.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Who's Purple?
I'm Purple. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came. At the end of the 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Will we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think the 6 hottest nerds of the con.
Cool.
If you choose Zoe, I'll break your fucking kneecaps.
Damn,
An
okay.
elven cutie who went from an elven-less deity and harbinger of destruction to the author of the renowned fanfic Liam
That's
Prom.
an awful idea.
Liam de Lion Poop. Hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable whore.
Hooray!
Voiced by Jesse Cox himself, Doug Campbell. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25 maybe. An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment to exchange passion of stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Brendan Rogers.
And April 1st, a clown idol who contractually obligated to bottle up all her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather the courage and shoot our shot, our goo, our dude. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
3 things you like. Yowie.
Who are you trying to go for?
I don't know because
Yowie can give you like most of them. Well, these actually I think give you your stats really, but it's like maybe these are the stats that are important.
Chat.
For the character.
So
Yowie is a Liam.
when I did my play testing, when I did my little test round, I went for Doug and I got a date with him. I got his ending. Who should I go for the stream? I already did the slime boy. Sue says I can't do Zoe. I think Sue's going for Zoe.
If you do Zoe, I'm going to invert your fucking intestines.
So we got Liam, we got April, we got Omen, and we got Brandon Rogers.
We don't even know who the character is. Anytime the name pops up, it changes to Brendan Rogers. If you get April, I also will twist your toes.
Okay, I guess we're going for Brandon Rogers then.
You like my mix.
Well,
did you win with Doug? Did you win it?
I did.
I'm gonna turn your intestines into bow tie pasta.
Giggles.
I'm gonna make sure that your head is reattached upside down.
I don't know what kind of I'm just gonna actually pick.
These are just for stats, and then you could worry about it later. The thing is with Nico likes cosplay.
I like that we almost picked all of the same things.
I wasn't paying attention to what you picked. I was distracted by clown titties. We weren't new to all of this, so this is the first time. With support, Zoe and Leah will go make a something
What should I write?
comic. We had so many ideas, and we needed an excuse. Like,
Oh my
Suki, we
God.
got me to work on her comic.
This is us.
Me trying to beat you up to work on your shit.
Yeah.
But the con's perfect. Setting up. Actually, let me check something real quick. Is this still work? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it? I don't know. Anyways, but the con was the perfect setting to get inspiration. All right, I gotta make I've done shonen so much. I'll do whatever that mask is.
Uh-oh. What happened? Never
I
mind.
feel
We're
like
good.
failure stopped us for too long, but when we remembered ourselves one thing, we were young and unafraid and ready to shoot.
Let's stick to the schedule.
The mask is probably superheroes. Ugh. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing or two about bathrooms, it's that using them always ensures boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Some things never change. Afterward, you're crossing the lobby with Liam, April, and Zoe when you pass the shittiest ball pit you've ever seen.
Hell?
Alright, who's voicing?
Oh goodness.
Oh goodness.
There we go. What the hell is that? Did we wander into a depressing daycare?
That's the sad con ball pit. It's sort of a meme monument to past cons gone wrong. Cute! Can one of you hold my phone while I stream myself swimming in the ball pit?
But of course, which sepia filter would you like me to use?
Hey, Zoe! Can you hold my phone while I stream myself swimming in the ball pit? Yep.
Liam pouts, but you have bigger problems. 2 security guards have taken notice of April's ball pit swimming. Miss, what do you think you're doing?
Playing in the ball pit?
This ball pit is the solemn homage to all the tragic cons that gave their lives to make this one a reality. It's not for playing in.
Silly.
Don't you think that's a little silly to have a ball pit that nobody can play in?
When cops toots, we're not paid to think, we're paid to be racist. Get into these handcuffs, we'll take you to con jail.
No, no, no.
No, I can't go back to jail. My old gang will never take me back after what I did.
Well, the good news is April's getting handcuffed and only increasing the numbers of her stream. But I doubt she'll be able to appreciate that from con jail. Convince the guards to let her go. Read them out loud.
Sorry, I was eating a spoonful of cereal. A ball pit is technically a type of pool, and therefore the jurisdiction of lifeguards, not security, and the jurisdiction of lifeguards, not security guards, they have no claim over April. Pose as an FBI agent who's got to take April in for her other much more horrendous crimes. You'll take it from here, thanks. Yes, we're both FBI agents. We'll take it from here, officers.
There's no way anyone would believe that.
Aha! I knew it! I knew one of you was a mole trying to get close to me! But you have nothing! You'll never connect me to the bloody Valentine murders!
So the original thing, I think, is that her old name was February Valentine, something like this. Because
That's so
there's
funny.
another scene I remember where she has like a ski mask on and she calls herself Valentine.
That's so funny. The what? I won't let you take me alive!
April throws confetti bomb, and in a cloud of confetti, yes, she is gone. What the fuck just happened? What happened is your suspect got away. Way to go, special agents. Man, I hate the FBI. They get to work on all the foreign cases and we're stuck guarding a convention center. It's okay once we report the officer's blonde up, the chief will surely give us some sweet, sweet serial killer assignments. Oh boy! Okay, we celebrate with ice cream and handing out parking tickets. For you partner anything. The guards leave. You, Liam, Zoe find April hiding in the bathroom. You manage to assure the FBI's thing was a ruse. She insists that she knew that and was just playing along, which proves how great of an actress she is. You gain 2 creativity, but you become stupid.
My turn?
Hello, Miss Riley.
See, this is what I knew. I knew this, right? If you look at the top, where it has 2 faces, because when you play the game, you get 4 spots. So all of the spots are for, like, co-op. But then when you play it by yourself, it feels even longer because you have to do every fucking thing.
Yeah.
What do you think Zoe likes, right?
Zoe?
I think it's like creativity and fun.
Probably, yeah.
There's an auction going on in the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note starting at 100 monster dollars. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell 200 monster dollars. Everybody in this con's broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. You make sure no one steals it. You decide to write your name in it. Oh shit, you're gonna die. 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real. Dumb. We still have 2 fun for playing pretend Death Note. Lately, Omen has been intrigued by VTubers, but they had a hard time understanding what they are exactly. Trying to explain them has proven fruitless, which makes sense considering that Omen half an hour grasped the concept of a revolving door. So they say, show don't tell. You, April, and Zoe decide to take Omen to the VTuber modeling workshop. Here you go, now you can voice all the ladies.
Okay. You're telling me that these virtual avatars command legions of Twitch subscribers? How can I harness this kind of power? You're the one that has to make dialogue go.
Nuh-uh.
The secret to curating a fan base is to know what your niche is and to give people what they want.
Zoe likey.
You can also make your avatar, like, very hot, which is what a ton of people often want anyway.
Did you know Zoe's voiced by Chillchuck?
I love that. Huh. So, lewdness is the secret ingredient. Then why are your avatars clothed? Twitch will wipe your account if you show pornographic content. It's a mistake you only make once. What if I made mine fully clothed, but I put a big handsome cock on their face? Does that count as too lewd?
Womp womp.
Probably. This is impossible! I give up on trying to understand this virtual nonsense. This is the revolving doors all over again! I still want to control the masses. Urpel, you have to design an avatar for me. You often seek to impress us. I promise I will be impressed if you succeed at this. Oben, don't exploit Urpel's obvious weaknesses. It's not nice. It's not exploiting their obvious weaknesses. It's encouraging their potential skills for our own enjoyment. Come on, I want to see a cool VTuber avatar. Yeah, who am I trying to fool? Let's see some cool avatars. Stop!
Big Bud with Bob's baseball bat. Omen will surely appreciate fucked up actresses that instill fear in the potential haters. Iron Mama, an adorable take on Omen's themes, but through a much more approachable, cutesy surface.
I fucking love the one on the right. That's just me.
Is
I gotta choose a different
choice.
choice for my own file. I hope it saves my file stuff too, so I get more, bigger numbers. I want all the stuff.
A baseball playing ostrich is certainly different. Different as in good? Well, Zoe, you know how these creative things go. You can't judge something so subjective. This is objectively not good. Shut up, you two! Are you not odd? It's a big bird with a baseball bat! I see. Maybe you don't get it because you're too dumb for this. Let me explain. It's fun because ostriches usually don't hold baseball bats. Got it.
Omen test out their new VTuber avatar. They have a great time and it finds an audience.
Look, I have a viewer. I told you this avatar was gold. What the fuck is that name? The ornithologist. Whoa, you don't see birds like this on the Nature Channel. I bet they know a thing or two about third base. Wink. I guess there's a niche audience for everything.
Count your days, fuckers.
Ha! You're done, April. Admit your defeat and surrender your channel to me. I am famous.
The ornithologist donates $30 to the stream, which Omen uses to treat you all to some fried chicken. You know what? Omen's happy. They bought you chicken. That's a win in my book. You lose 2 charm, but you get some boldness.
Oh, I know just where to go.
You're outside the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down. Hey, welcome to the Smokers Lounge. One of them says to you, there's no Smokers Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Want a puff, he asks? You've seen too many PSAs to say yes to drugs, but you strike up a conversation with them while they get high off their asses. They have interesting opinions on snacks, ASMR videos, and the 2001 Space Odyssey. Listening to them and inhaling their weed fumes gives you creativity. Later, you're searching for an open bathroom, but what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on a chase lounge. Come on, Liam. You gotta dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink? Sue?
Okay. I'm not answering that.
The muse could come from anywhere, Liam! Please respond.
So, I'm happy to let you mine me content for Liam Prom, your fanfiction where every character is an alternate version of my illustrious self. Oh, nice! Seamless lore drop. But I still have some dignity left to maintain,
Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content! Content like your biggest kink!
No.
The subject's being unruly! Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket!
Doesn't mean ice water isn't gonna make me talk, for all you know. That could be my kink.
Doug, write that down!
Crap.
Ah, crap! I dropped my notebook in the ice bucket.
No! Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, you'd love for them to wrap this up and move the chase lounge out of the bathroom so you can piss. So ask a question Liam will actually answer. Liam, please recount a recent dream of yours. If it happens to be boring, please make up one that's actually entertaining. Thanks. Liam, keeping in mind that we will design a zany character based on your answer, would you be open to sharing your deepest, darkest fear?
Well, I recently joked about I was drinking a chocolate frappuccino at Starbucks. What a nightmare.
So authentic.
As if I drink anything less than a French press dark roast at the underground cafe you've never heard of.
We're getting somewhere, but that dream was kind of boring.
Sorry, but my subconscious wasn't narratively interesting enough for you.
It's fine, I forgive you. We can still spice this dream up, like what if there was a bloodthirsty crocodile at the Starbucks? That'd really raise the stakes.
But there wasn't a crocodile in my dream. Zoe's onto something, though. You should dream more crocodiles, Liam. It makes things much more exciting.
This is perfect! My next character will be crocodile-fearing Liam. A Liam that represents Liam's fixation on crocodiles, which appear in all of his dreams.
That makes so much sense. Except it doesn't, because I don't dream of crocodiles. Maybe he doesn't dream of crocodiles because he's too scared of them.
This is a fanfic come true.
Of course! Crocodile-fearing Liam it is!
Ugh.
That settles that. You lose 2 charm, but you gain 2 creativity and 1 open bathroom, finally!
I'm scared of big crowds.
It's so funny that we haven't even seen Nico yet.
I know!
You don't get shit at me, fuck you. Oh, I can't go to creativity because you stored it from me. You're trying to ruin my date with Zoe, you piece of fucking shit. Dragon heat.
Ugh, okay.
Just for you, Emmy.
Dragon heat. Find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. Aw, so cute! You check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor! You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you some charm. You, Zoe, Omen, and April are checking out all of the cool art in the artist alley, as well as some not so cool art. For example,
Oh,
cute! You wanna voice?
Hey,
Mhm.
you 3 lovely ladies look like you want to buy a fanzine. Zine.
I don't think so.
Actually, I'm a lovely lady who doesn't want to buy your zine. Easy mistake to make.
But I'm running a special right now. Buy 1 zine, get 3 free. Don't miss the unique sale, please. Woo.
Hard pass.
We didn't even want 1 zine. Why would we want 3? I never understand economics.
There gotta be something you want. If you buy a zine, I'll give you my hand, freshly severed.
Ew! Yum!
It's you. That's you right there.
Wait, this might actually be a good bargain. I have a need of a new hand. Could her appendage be attached to me? No, I don't think that surgeries are that advanced yet.
Oh.
Ugh. What good is modern medicine, then? Cheer up. The hand could have other uses. Maybe it's one of those wish-granting hands, like a monkey's paw from that cool story I didn't finish. Hi, Effie! There is a clown girl. You can date her. Please no.
No, mine!
Not the monkey's paw again. If this zine seller insists on selling you a promotion, surely you can come up with a better one.
You must agree to the act as your champion if you ever decide to solve disputes through trial and combat. You've always wanted a pilot license. I don't have a pilot license to give you, though.
Shut up.
You shan't sell us a zine with that attitude.
It's a spirit of pure hatred that possessed an Iron Maiden, I think.
Yes, I believe that is what her deal is. You're good at drawing, aren't you? Just draw us a pilot's license. It's basically a commission.
I just realized her hat says zines. And
Oh, that's so cute.
rated 18 sales.
That's so cute. Smart thinking, Zoe. Soon you have your commissioned pilot's license and head to the airport. You ask the security guards to let you fly a plane.
Have you ever flown a plane before?
No, but I've flown in a plane, which probably counts for something.
Well, you get the plane like when you go to the academy to go from the hotel.
We did not get it from the academy, we got it from the convention. Now bring us a plane. I bought a zine, and I will have my promised joyride.
I don't speak pig, that's why. Anyways.
The guards let you fly a 2-hour commercial flight.
Nuh-uh.
That was fun. Did you hear the passengers scream for joy when we did the loop-de-loop? We're the best pilots ever. I'm just glad we're alive. And I did not pee myself, if that's what you're thinking.
I think you peed yourself.
I was not thinking that. And now you can continue not to think it. Honk honk.
I like the honk laugh, hee. I mean, you gotta dress up like a clown now, grabs you.
This experience changes you all forever. Specifically, it changes your feelings on planes, given how easy it is to trick airports into letting any old rando fly one. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 boldness. I don't know why you would lose 2 boldness for flying a plane. Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud for the other players before advancing. Banana!
I don't care enough for that. That's for like a 4-person thing.
Hand sanitizer?
Okay, we're going for Brandon Rogers.
Who didn't show up at all.
Who did not fucking show up once!
I think you chose the choices for Zoe as well.
Oh,
Somehow.
maybe. We did have
You
similar
tried to
options.
steal my Goral.
No. Oh, it's cute!
That's Naruto.
You and Nico go out to a fancy restaurant. Nico arrives in full Naruto cosplay and explains that after dinner they're going to their... I don't know this word, hun.
Chunin.
Exam. You decide to come along, mostly out of curiosity. It turns out that the Chunin exam is a lot of Nico screaming and punching the air behind the restaurant. You offered to be the exposition character in the stands commenting on the match. You're supportive like that.
Oh no. Where to sit?
You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant.
You know what's funny? Anytime we stream Monster Prom and Zoe is an option to date, I always choose Zoe every time me and you do this.
Because Zoe's great.
Zoe's my wife and you can't have her. Also, I always play Oz because you still Vicky, and so that means like the 2 Eldritch Horrors get shipped together.
Well, don't even like the creators ship them?
I don't know. But look at my little guy eat a taco and drink a soda.
And drink a soda.
And then she got all the dumplings in her temples.
She's so
You
silly.
and Zoe go out for a fancy restaurant. Zoe goes to town on some gyoza. You've never seen her stuff so many things in her mouth at once. Gyoza surely hates to see Zoe coming, but the same can't be said for you.
Winky face! Is it time for us to make comics?
Yeah.
I brought
I
extra
wonder if we go
books.
between each other.
The con is a whirlwind of
I don't-
activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm!
How does this work? Do you make your own? No, why am I making a comic?
Because you
Oh,
picked.
Oh. Well, it was on my turn, so you couldn't have picked it anyway.
Yeah. Do a dog with a hat.
No.
Dog with a hat!
No! They're about to cancel your favorite TV show. The execs call you. You have a chance to save the show by brainstorming a new character for the next season. Think carefully of what that character should be. Self-insert.
You fucking hate
I need
me.
to. I need to figure out the stats. Oh, okay, so you can help too. You have to figure out what stats it will give you. That's why I didn't want to do the dog.
It's been 10 years since you last hung out, but now you gotta think of a plan that will bring you all back together.
I feel like committing a crime and sex stuff is fun. Committing crime that ties your fate. No, that might be boldness. A night at the local swingers club sounds like that would be fun. Too good to it. Yeah, my brain is wrinkly.
Dinky soda.
No, you drink no soda. Yay! I take your soda.
Buy a cool t-shirt, which features the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you.
Yeah, if you had a t-shirt that features the entire JoJo family tree, and you wanted to fit you need a front, back, and on the sleeves.
Mm-hmm. You get back to the stand to return it, but the vendor won't accept refunds. Unacceptable! What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it. It forces the limits of your flexibility, but you gain 2 charm from striking such a pose. Then you get a text from Nico asking you to meet them at the hotel room. Apparently, they've got a big surprise to show you. They're naked!
Finally. But I think this is the personal one. Somehow you got the, oh, maybe we got the secret mission.
Oh.
Meaning that they might take up... So Nico is they, them, any pronoun, but the game usually uses they, them. And then Omen is she, they, I think. Because I do think there are parts where they call Omen she, but like the time that we got to Omen, it was they. So, yeah.
You want
Hey, Emmy, I need a second opinion. You're always got great ideas that never go wrong, so I figured I'd ask you.
Thank you, Brendan Rogers.
I'm entering a cosplay Grand Prix, and the biggest cosplay contest at the con, so I gotta pull out the stops to make the biggest impression.
Why are you really good at that, actually?
I'm just doing Brendan Rogers' woman impression of like how Brendan Rogers voices a lot of his women's characters in
voices
videos.
Fucking Katie Killjoy.
Yeah. Which upsets me a little, since Katie Killjoy was voiced by a completely different person in the fight, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna debut this outfit there. You ready for this?
Not the Joker!
I'm the Joker, babe.
Oh, that looks great. You'll win the cash prize for sure.
No, that's actually like a really great costume.
That's really good, like especially to turn their like little mimic chest into the clown car. That's so cute.
So, did you know that they could shapeshift into these costumes if they want to, but they choose not to because they want to make the costumes themselves, I think.
It's really cute.
Except I think the only thing that shapeshifts is the chest itself.
That makes sense.
It's not about the money, Emmy. It's about sending a message.
Nico, master of disguise.
The message that I'm the greatest cosplayer ever. Dude, if I could do the Blitz voice, that would be.
It's like I'm watching Hell of a Buzz.
I mean, in the same genre of, there's a lot of horny jokes in this game, but the funny thing is that Nico and Doug don't have a lot of the horny jokes.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever watched my VOD, oh my god, there was a part where I made a balloon penis with April, and it was, oh god.
Yeah.
Anyway. But the thing is, if you want a Grand Prix, you gotta nail the cosplay and the talent show portion of the contest. For my act, I thought about blowing up a hospital, or killing a Robin, or diving in a vat of toxic waste, but the judges said those were all too psychopathic. Some people just don't understand the art of method cosplay.
Why are they hot? Anyways.
Because you like mimics. Me and you like mimics, you fucking asshole. Grabs you in the soft spot.
Ah!
I'm going to make your brain divide in half like the ocean.
Don't grab my little heart curl. That's my nerve ending.
I start pulling on it like a anal bead. I'm gonna rev you up like a lawnmower. Anyway, do you have any talent acts ideas that won't get me hurt or arrested?
A cathartic dance number under a flight of stairs that makes people want to become you despite is known for fighting Batman, but Nico will have to make do with the next best thing. This bag full of actual bats. I don't know. They probably like fun, so this one would probably be fun, huh?
It's hard because I feel like they like creativity and fun, and I also feel like Zoe likes creativity and fun. It's hard to tell what the actual stats they like are, and it's scaring me because you need both on long mode.
Smart.
Great idea. Everyone loves a dance number. Maybe I practice the big day.
You and Nico set out to find some stairs to practice on.
Start the music, Eddie. Here I go.
That smile. Anyways.
Cha 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 cha. Doing a little dance.
Nico wipes out spectacularly and starts falling down the stairs.
Ow, my head! Ow, my butt! Ow, my head! Ow, my butt! Ow, ow, ow! My posterior cranial fossa!
Your what?
It's the back of my head!
And why didn't you just say, "Oh, my head"?
I was worried I was getting redundant!
Nico falls for so long that it goes from tragic to comical and to weirdly anatomical to tragic again. When they finally stop falling, their cosplay is basically destroyed. No!
I broke it.
I'm so sorry, Nico. That sounded like a good idea at the time.
Oh wait, I forgot. If this is the dating portion, you picked the wrong answer.
We have to go back!
No, you can't, sadly. So, I forget the dating portions still have the old game mechanics, because the older ones, it was depending on how good your stat was, right? So, like, you could choose the stair one if that stat was high enough compared to the other stat that the second answer would give you. So it's like, if you knew which one was which stat, you can get, like, 4 different scenarios from it, because it's, like, the greater than, less than, or it wasn't bigger than the other, you know, kind of thing. I know, I'm sorry. But that's just for the secret one where they strip naked, so it's fine. You don't need that one, Emmy.
I start gripping my head and yelling!
Anyways. It's okay, it's partly my fault. I should have played the safe and just walked down the stairs normally. I flew too close to the sun.
Well, what are you gonna do about the cosplay Grand Prix? I don't think your costume is salvageable.
Exit. Pursuit
Maybe not
by
for
air.
me, but I know someone who can fix it. I gotta make a call. I'll keep it posted.
They run off. You still gain 2 creativity for your theatrical idea, but you lose 2 boldness.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we're okay.
But there's too many options.
Bless you.
No.
Oh, Miss
I
Riley.
become the court of the lamb. I become a court of the lamb.
It is
I get my
you.
little belly, my little crown. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail. Pity that you don't know how about cock or tail. When the waiter comes, you're panic and made of cock and tail, like the twisted torso, the hug of the hill, and the ass blaster. What do you know? They have all those cocktails. You provide credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you die. Now you're waiting in line to get into college, but there's a commotion up ahead, and for once, it's not your fault. You can't the car with the weapon. Come on, just let me bring it as part of my cosplay. That's fair partner. We've let people in with swords and axes and stuff. Why is this different? Pretty sure the difference between a rubber sword and an AK-47. Okay, so the dangerous weapon and it's a cosplay. Which one overrides the other?
Guys, this is obviously a Schrodinger's cosplay weapon situation. It's impossible to know if this is a weapon or a cosplay unless it's used unless or until it's used for violence. No?
I mean, that's a maybe. Depending on it, right? Like, they could have painted the tip orange, and you think it's like a cosplay gun, and then you put the little taggy on, and they come in, and they start shooting everyone, and you're like, oh shit. But then again, it could be a BB gun, which technically is not hard to bring in because it has the orange tip. It says maybe she's onto something, Abby. I pick you up by your head.
Maybe. Then we shan't know until we test it! Open fire! No.
Are you kidding me?
Of course not. This is for science, Liam. You, who are so obsessed with logic and empirical facts, can't not turn down your back to this experience.
Oh, there's stuff in my head hurt. All of you make my head hurt. As much as you like to discuss this all day, you have the conduit to convince the guard to move this gun a bit along. I can either dress up the gun up like a kawaii waifu. It will be undeniably that is the cosplay first and foremost. They say no risk, no rewards, are really bad to allow a gun into a con just because it sounds incredibly risky. I know this one would definitely get... What, Emmy? What?
It's continue.
Anyway, what?
No, continue.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, this is my jam, but I've never tried to make a gun sexy before.
Oh, that's really easy. You just make it a Soul Eater OC.
God. Begin by applying lip gloss to the muzzle. It will elicit thoughts of smooching and fellatio. Oh, I've got a sexy bra in my purse. Can we use that? One can always use a sexy bra. Attach it to the trigger guard and evoke the imagery of, what's the term? Big booba.
Big booba. That's not gonna work on.
Oh my god, he's blushing.
Yeah. I stand corrected.
It's perfect. Show the guards!
You lay the rifle at the guard's feet like a bait in a bear trap. Yeah, he sells it. He's clearly being used for horny cosplay purposes. Yeah, wow. It was weird. I'm attracted to it. Hey, boss, I want to fucking tickle his muzzle with my tentacles and like shove it in my butt. I mean, I gotta admit, guns already make me a bit hard, but this gun's sexy lingerie just makes it 100% hard. You know, sometimes you could get even harder than the hardness that you've achieved before if you were aroused enough and you would just like forget about life. What the fuck are you on about? I respect that. I love between an officer and his gun is a beautiful thing. Go for it, partner. Go to her. The demon cop starts hardcore making out with the AK-47.
Okay, wow, he's really deep-throating the muzzle, huh?
He should, like, fondle where the boob is. And
I was gonna say, wait for it to go off.
Indeed, it's kind of hard to watch.
I need to rid myself of this memory immediately. How expensive are lobotomies these days?
It's still very expensive.
I didn't even know you could get lobotomies nowadays.
I think you can. But also I knew it was going to give me creativity, that's why I chose it. You also take it to the con while everyone's distracted in case of creativity, but you lose bonuses because you could have just shot the cop, you asshole.
Stick to the schedule.
Stick to the schedule.
She's not British, leave her alone.
The schedule. The schedule.
I'm going to twist you into a pretzel if you don't stop.
You sit down and play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Don't worry, I'm a licensed lobotomist, smiley face. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what you did get to read of the manual was +2 fun. Later, you sit down and play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April, and Nico.
Good day to you.
Look at my wizard outfit.
So cute.
Good, everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be part of the campaign. Prepare to enter the fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern looking for information on a warlock that you've heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
I think my coming wizard, Wizzo Cummingham, would cunningly scan the tavern for shady characters. I roll 15 on my coming check. Wizzo spots a shady hooded figure playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as they know something about. Oh, Wizzo loves dominoes, and so do I. Join their game. Okay, are you going to talk to them too, as I was saying?
Did she say dominoes? Sorry, I had to check my phone so I wasn't paying attention, but I love dominoes! As do I! I will destroy you all in this game within a game! Liam, what number must my math rock roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino?
Hell if I know. www.com doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign. Which means we can homebrew it ourselves! This is why I love teaching you how to do. The only limit is your imagination.
Friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a W&W campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun out. Poor guy. Maybe you should do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign? We'll sleight of hand to start eating the dominoes so that your friends not pissed. Except that you can't unhook these idiots. Help Liam redesign his whole campaign to be experienced through high-stakes dominoes matches. It's a win-win!
How hungry are you?
How hungry?
No, like a pizza, like a Domino's pizza.
You are pure dexterity, pure stealth, piece by piece. The whole domino set goes down your throat. Your friends are too engrossed in their match to notice until... Oh, friends, I think the match is over. I play my double 6 domino.
You don't have it. In fact, you all suddenly notice that you're missing almost all of your dominoes.
What? Where did they go? I was about to win. Don't fuck with me, Liam, or I'll be playing dominoes with your teeth next. I mean, gee, I wonder where the dominoes are.
This smells sketchy. Liam, do I detect any domino stealing magic that I missed? No, but with the Arcana roll of literally anything, you can sense evil magic rolling off the hooded figures you've been sitting with. Wait, evil magic, you say? I can recall Liam saying something about the evil warlock. He must be that domino thief.
Then we shall vanquish the bastard and reclaim what is rightfully ours.
And we'll save the realm.
Sure, if there's time. Your friends finally focus up and completely on Liam's quest, eventually defeating the warlock. What an adventure!
That was cool.
That was fun! Especially the adventuring part. Next time, Liam, you should consider skipping the dominoes and getting straight to the adventure.
I will fucking kill you. Noted.
You saved Liam's campaign, and all it took were some high stealth rolls and imaginary heartburn. You gain 2 fun, though you lose 2 creativity.
I'm scared of big crowds.
He's too many options. Let's go here.
How to add loot boxes to your game, don't.
You print a panel on how seamless added loot boxes. The short answer is you shouldn't. This turns out the invaluable knowledge. Pay 10 monster tokens to open mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. Chicken. Oh. Later, Liam and Zoe are scheduled to give an interview about Zoe's massively viral fanfic, Liam Prom.
Greetings, you pathetic worms.
I am your favorite interviewer ever, the undefeatable Omen. Welcome to my show.
Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Zoe and Liam. You may applaud for them. Okay, that's enough. So, Zoe, this thing you're writing, what is it again? Some kind of anatomy textbook?
Kinky.
Well, Liam's anatomy is prominently featured in my work, if you know what I mean. But no, Liam Prom is about Liam Academy, a school where everyone is Liam. The Liams only have 3 weeks to find the perfect Liam to take to prom. Hijinks ensue.
And this Liam Academy is fictional?
Yes.
Thank fucking God.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, I would not have phrased it that way if I had known you were here.
You forgot I was in my own fucking interview?
What do you mean your interview? It was I who beat up the original interviewer and therefore earned the right to use this panel slot as I saw fit. Wait, this interview wasn't scheduled by the con?
Are you gonna ask us questions or not?
I must. How many gallons of heavy cream can you consume in one sitting?
A fourth. A question about fan fiction, Omen. The rest of Omen's questions aren't much better, so when the audience Q&A starts, you know it's up to you to save this. I saw the ad thing starting.
I skipped it.
Okay. Liam, do you think agreeing to let Zoe write fanfiction where all the characters are you was an act of intense egotism or total destruction of your ego? Liam, all the Liams represent different aspects of you. Which Liam represents your butt? That depends on how you look at it. Every Liam is a representation of the complexity of my soul.
Really? I thought it was kind of obvious that butt Liam represents your butt.
That's a very literal interpretation of deceptively complex metaphor.
It's a giant floating butt with your face on it, Liam. It doesn't get much more literal than that.
But Liam's an actual reflection of my humility and how I am averse to sometimes being the butt of the joke.
I saw him more as a silly floating butt with your face on it. Butts are fun. Especially if they have Liam's stupid face on them. Yes, that's the face! Don't be grumpy, just look at butt Liam. Doesn't he fill your heart with joy?
Not bad.
Well, I must admit my face does improve the aesthetic of the standard butt.
The real question is, does Liam's actual butt have a Liam face on it? I'm sure the audience wants to know.
Sadly, you have to move on to the next question, leaving that getting fun but no smarts. Yippee!
Finally, my turn.
Let's go. Cranking up, cranking.
You're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it into the bed's blanket. You could unsew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. So you decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have some creativity for such an out-of-the-box thinking.
Bitch.
His fucking pajamas?
So I said to the paperboy, they arrested Oscar Wilde for that. That's literally the only thing I plan on doing this weekend.
Yikes. That sounds like the 1890s would not have been a great time to enter my slut era. Oh, what a lovely day to relax with your friends at the hotel. If only the quesadilla you ate earlier wasn't putting up such a fight, which is a polite way of saying you have to take a massive shit. Oh my god, it is me. You go to the bathroom, but now you face the greatest problem of traveling with your friends. You don't want to hear them. You don't want them to hear the plop. You know, the plop, the super clear sound that proves you're taking a dump. You decide to wait for the perfect time to let all hell break loose, ideally when your friends are being noisy enough to cover the sound.
I'm hungry. Popcorn.
No, but I have some marshmallows you can eat. They're yummier and quieter anyway. Fuck. Anyone want to listen to music? The new Priscilla Bronte album just came out last weekend.
Actually, I can show you all the new genre I've been getting into. It's called a whispercore.
Fuck!
Oh shit, the final of Reincarnating the Supervisor, Definitely Loud Firecracker Factory is tonight. Let's watch it.
Wait, that show just got canceled, didn't it? Let's have a moment of silence to honor its memory. Fuckity fuck. As As usual, it comes down to you. Do something to cover the sound of your plop. Shit out of the bathroom window and shit out of the bathroom window instead. You're on the 5th floor, so according to physics, the chances of your friends hearing the plop are far lower. You want them to think you're not pooping. Therefore, you should cover the noise by screaming, "I'm not pooping!"
You know you want to do the first one.
Yeah, that's clearly the only solution here. You stick your butt out of the window. You're a bit poop shy, and the breeze on your bare cheeks is distracting, but after several minutes of concentration, you've done it! And he telltale flops are now covered by squealing tires and a massive car crash! Lucky you! Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, but my husband's trapped in the flaming car! Call 911! What's happening outside? Can you check, Nico?
Wah!
Yikes! There was a car crash. Something hit the windshield. It looks like poop. What? Poop hit the windshield? Yeah, maybe from a big pigeon.
Wait, Emmy, did you poop out the window?
Why would she do that?
To avoid us hearing the plop, of course. What? You've never done that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, weirdo.
Silly Emmy, we don't care about your plops. Almost everyone pops.
Your friends give you a big group hug to show that they're okay with your bathroom habits. Aww!
Did you wipe your ass, though?
Yes.
Did you wipe your ass?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Oh, I smell it.
You're an ass!
Anyway, I think that guy's husband is dead.
Rest in peace. You gain 2 smarts for your quick thinking, but you lose charm.
You sure it's my turn?
Always taking the creativity. I hope you turn inside out. You check out the games going on in the community zone, and you find that the area dedicated to retro video games. You start playing the N64, then you go further back in time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario is a dick. You round out the playing session by playing Checkers, the royal game of the UR. Your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you 2 fun. You follow the sounds that sounds like rap battle of history, but instead, you're fast-talking auctioneer leading a rare merchandise sale. Oh, what a baddie!
I hear 200 going for the first edition She-Hulk #1 comic. Going once, going twice.
Too fitting.
Sold to the slime with a pocket full of pennies. Doug, you doofus, you overpaid. That comic's cover clearly states it's worth a mere 40 cents. I know it's weird, but my year of mortality has taught me that overpaying for stuff is a staple in con culture.
I gotta have it.
Right, die-hard collectors would kill for a comic book like this.
Really? People kill for this shit? There must be some power. These must be some powerful artifacts indeed. The next item up for this bid is a 2013 Kill la Kill figurine, come with mint condition removable panties. Oh.
Cleavage!
Oh, booba.
Look at her face.
I offer you $1 million for the over-sexualized plastic woman. Oh, sold to the big spender in row 8. No refunds. Cower in fear. I, the undefeatable Omen, have laid claim to the indomitable boobs. Tell me, what power does this rare, glorious totem possess? None besides the power to make a die-hard collectors cream their jeans, I guess.
I'm wearing shorts, actually, anyway.
He just came his pants?
Well, no, he's slime. He just slimed his pants, but his pants were already slimed.
That's it? Then what the fuck did I buy it for? Do you know how many doomsday devices I could have bought with that money?
Oof. Big oof. Unless you want to listen to Omen bitch about this for the rest of the day, you should convince them that this anime figure is a good investment. It's a powerful morale booster. If you stare at it intent, you'll feel strong motivation filling your body. Hee hee. Isn't the ultimate weapon the high boob mass increases its bluntness, which the nipples magically sculpted in the lingerie to poke out an eye.
Fascinating.
Interesting. I'll need to verify that claim.
Omen turns to the nearest bystander and beats the snot out of them with a figurine.
Omen, stop it!
It's for science, Zoe!
I got him. Doug scoops up Omen like a misbehaving purse dog and carries them away from their victim.
I must say, it is not a bad weapon at all. People seem to be too distracted by its breasts to properly dodge my attacks.
But Omen, beating people to a pulp is not redeemed villain behavior.
Yeah. Hot waifu should be used for good and not evil, otherwise we'll be in horny society. While you're discussing this, you notice some random guy staring at him. So are you not hitting people with Kafigori anymore?
No, it's evil apparently, just like my other favorite pastimes.
But I'd be okay with it. I'll give you $5 if you beat me up.
What? Is this a sex thing?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Later, Omen spends their $5 on a milkshake. They seem content not to use the figurine for violence, but appreciate the figurine can be used in violence in a pinch. Progress, boldness, but no fun.
The fun starts now.
The fun starts now.
Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life is full of charm back then, before reality made you into a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon charm from the memories.
I'm gonna siphon something from you.
You, Doug, and Nico decide to visit Liam's Yowie stand. You arrive to find him looking troubled.
Senpai!
See, now we got Nico because you sat at the table. What's wrong, Liam-senpai? Usually being surrounded by all these bishonen puts you in a good mood.
I want to kiss them.
I eat spicy chip and lye.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the spicy Doritos. Yeah, strong, pretty boys and throes of passion usually fulfills me, but I worry I've been doing it for too long now. I'm a man of many hobbies, and I don't like to get stuck in one for too long. Perhaps this yaoi thing was run its course.
No.
Aww.
Aw, don't quit now. You'd miss yaoi, and yaoi would miss you.
Doug picks up an explicit drawing and holds it in front of his face, talking in a silly voice.
Look, Liam, I'm your buddy, Mr. Cock. Think of all the fun times we've had together. Don't be tired of me. Oh, character work. Let me help. I'll be Mr. Butthole. I'd rather you didn't. Hi, Mr. Cock. What a handsome shaft you have there. Let's be friends. Special friends.
Nico and Doug Huh?
I was so depressed now because I thought maybe that Doug was not horny. Oh, single tear.
I mean, he's not. Technically.
Sure.
Oh, we're being raided.
Gummy hole. Super balls.
All my fellas!
Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? I hope you had fun while you were doing it.
Also, you guys came in at a very interesting time. Nico and Doug make the pictures of Mr. Cock and Mr. Butthole kiss with loud smoochy noises. A nearby mother tracks her. Why would you bring your child into the yaoi section? No, that's not.
So the thing, you've never been to a con, I mean.
Obviously not.
Sadly, some cons do not separate the hornies from the normal stuff.
Mm.
Like, they will have signs saying, like, this is not for kids. Like some people's stands will be like, no, you can't be. But they're not separated in some cons.
We were doing karaoke for my affiliate anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary!
You're old. Hey, look, it's Watch It, Grabs.
It's Watch It. Hello.
I'm out.
Eats Watch It like a gummy. Yeah, I'm really feeling like giving up on Yaoi is the right move. Oh.
No, Liam can't give up his sexiest hobby. Make him see sense. Get Liam into a series of objectively terrible hobbies so he can regain appreciation for yaoi. Try a new medium. Direct the first ever live-action yaoi movie.
Are we sure that doesn't exist?
It does.
We did watch the menu.
That was toxic yaoi.
Still yaoi.
Why do I feel like if I pick this, it's just gonna devolve into us making gay porn?
Yeah. And you chose it anyway! Wouldn't that just be porn? No, Liam, it's art! Yaoi is even live action, involves more shuddering pathos and cathartic cum shots. So it's just good porn. You just don't see the vision yet, but you will soon.
You, Doug, Nico, and Liam get to work on creating yaoi history. Liam directs the movie, of course. Nico and Doug handle the costumes, which are just nudity, so their job's pretty easy. You hire 2 handsome men, film them fucking, and then watch your masterpiece with your friends later that day.
Oh, this actually was just porn. But it was fun to make, wasn't it?
Heck yeah!
You know what? It was, and having fun is all that matters. Anyway, all this filming made me hungry. Anyone want to hit the hot dog truck with me?
Oh!
Yes, please. Making movies is exhausting, and I need a big, girthy hot dog in my mouth. I need 2 at the same time.
Hot dogs. You gain creativity, but you lose 2 fun.
I'm scared of big crowds.
Oz is just anxious.
I love Oz so much.
If you love Oz, you would let me go to the hotel.
I mean, I could hold off because what is my creativity at? I can't even check right now.
19. Yes, you can. You hover over mine. You hover over the mine. It should show yours, right?
It's not showing it though for me.
That's odd.
Not right now. It isn't.
Yeah, we were the friends we made along the way. Also, I ate Watch It. Look, you look in chat. Watch It was grabbed and screaming because I'm eating him. Gummy worm.
Gummy. Hey, watch it,
right.
pal. Points at you.
Eats you.
Ranking
You
of
sit down on
best
the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime, specifically a ranking of the best anime buds. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. But the end, you learn more about panelist fetishes in the anime, but the aesthetic knowledge gives you some smarts. Later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. Can't wait to sneak a preview of her fanfic, Queen's latest work.
So the idea is that after
hang out with Zoe.
So the idea after Space Lord Zorthath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Wolfart. It's truly reverse isekai.
Did you know that Devil a part-timer, and if you think about it, is a reverse isekai?
Yeah, it is.
Because the devil gets attacked by his cohorts of hell, and his last spell he uses is to teleport to Earth, and then he becomes a part-timer. And for some reason, he really enjoys working in the fast food industry.
I mean, do you think that Effie made an appearance in that panel? Like, that she... Like that, like, she was one of the characters that showed up, like, for the butt ranking? Or that, like, she was in the audience?
Both.
Yeah, I could see her on the list. I could see her in Alcina.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minions.
Hello, friends. I see you're also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice. Oh, coffee.
It's called coffee.
Did they not have coffee back in your day?
I also love that she's also known as Eldritch Horror and Eldritch Cutie.
Mm-hmm. No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on? Purple's helping me with a new fanfic. It's about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
Fascinating.
Oh my. I find that deeply fascinating for reasons that are not worth examining.
Oh no. I was wrong.
Hmm?
Zoe likes creativity, charm, and... What? Hearts? Oh, that's a different thing.
So creativity and charm?
My creativity is good, but I need my charm to be at 7. So I do have to work on my charm, actually.
Okay. What is Nico like?
I'll check it. So the fun thing is, in multiplayer, certain stats change a little.
Mm-hmm.
So like in single player, it's 10 charm, but in multiplayer, it's 7 charm in the long play, because you know we take up more slots.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my god, the fact that creativity is 13, I'm doing good on that. It'll take me a minute to find Nico. Did you read what that was?
Yeah. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their strange new world? I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages.
Creativity and charm, I guess that makes sense. I knew creativity had to be one of them because she's the fanfic writer.
Oh, I thought you were saying for Nico. I was like, fuck, my charm is not
No.
high.
Nico would definitely be creativity. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, your charm is also the same as mine, so you're fine. Just gotta work on it.
Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority of the taxi cab over the vastly superior locomotive? Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to its insidious brain rot?
Yes.
And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness?
Aw.
Urple's here to help me answer those kinds of questions. Do you want to help us brainstorm? No, thank you. Creativity's not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Urple's ideas and harshly judge them.
You heard the scary overlord. Pitch an idea to Zoe for the reverse Isekai fic. The villain gets one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm. Therapy. The villain realizes this new world, it feels less confusing and threatening. He wrote a big menacing excavator everywhere he goes.
Huh? And what is therapy exactly? I've never done it myself, but I think it's what people do when they have mental problems that require professional help. Oh, like hiring a plumber? Yeah, that's it, I think. Therapists are basically plumbers for your brain. Interesting. My brain has historically been clogged with bad thoughts like a shit-filled toilet. What sort of instrument do therapists use to excavate these mental clogs? I think they just talk to you about your feelings. Sometimes the therapist makes the patient describe blobby abstract art. For some reason, it usually makes them talk about their shitty dads.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Of course Nico would like that. No.
Hmm?
You need balanced stats. Because they're well-rounded as a cosplayer. The only other character that needed rounded stats was a Ravi. Or balance.
Fuck!
I think maybe just get the... I don't know. Oh, this is awful.
Oh, how dull.
Oh, tedious. People pay for that kind of treatment. Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they just want the therapist to prescribe them with drugs.
Actually, I mean, your boldness and fun are pretty alright. You wanna go for Omen instead?
No! Oh, like heroin? I had wondered why modern science disavowed such an effective cough suppressant.
Oh, no wonder you got Doug. Doug is a silly one. One stat maxed out. April was charm and fun, which makes sense for a idol.
Nah, not heroin. They prescribe exclusive designer drugs like Xanax or Zoloft.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at my Zoloft pill bottle.
You have a Zoloft bottle?
Not in front of me. Whoa, those drugs must be quite strong. They sound as if they were named after ancient wizards.
Yeah, modern medicine might as well be wizardry to me.
Thank you for this information. I may look into hiring a brain plumber myself.
Cool.
Go for it, girl.
There's no denying that Omen needs therapy. So you're gonna call this misinformation dump an unconditional win. I gain charm! Yeah! Balance stats? Fuck.
Ah! Can I date this one?
It's probably a secret one. Maybe.
This is you. You have to voice them.
Oh, now here's a woman with taste for mystery. Grab a box, any box, they're all the same and all infinitely different. I am the Gotcha Fox.
Dull Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want their unexpected to hit them in the head, a classic. Stats, but now they're people. Based on the stat icons from the popular game Human Prom, they're said to have slight effects on people's stats. Includes the first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs that you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Oh, you like buff bugs? It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of Underground Insect League that was popular years ago, but beware, these big muscles come with big effects on stats.
Watch out for buff bugs. I accidentally clicked it once and I got Death Moth, which made my stats lower every time if I don't click on it. It was fast. It was a fast lower.
Oh,
So I had to like click on a thing fast before it lowered my stats. But I mean, if you get that, maybe your stats could all be 0 and
you're eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy. It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are about sound and video for some reason. Oh, I like this little creature. My weird little village brings figurine form to some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places. For those who want locations to get spicier?
I think stats that are people can also give you bad stats too, because it changes your stats. So, oh no, no, don't hurt me, Emmy. Oh.
Oh. You get a lot of all of your stats.
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, rubs my chin.
Come in me. Pick a box, any box.
I swear to God, Sue.
I hope it's good. I'm trying to. No! No, I'm sorry, Evie. I wanted to help.
Oh!
No fun, Freddy. You lose a bit of all your stats. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing changed. Always a pleasure to make your money. Come back soon. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please.
I have too many ideas.
It's your turn.
Another day, another morning to devote the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. You still win out. Some of it was only a little bit versus the bunch that Charlotte gave you. Fair enough. I need charm.
I feel like that one's charm, right? Hypervisibility, because people really want to be invisible, you appear to be seen. Yeah.
What should I
Oh, it
write?
fucks my stats too? That's crazy. You know what? I need charm too anyway. Alright. Yeah, sure.
I know the map by heart.
Alright, I'm gonna be focusing on charm. At the stands, you find a fanzine. You find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one for fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own charm. You're staring at the bathroom, debating on either removing your complex cosplay or pissing yourself when Nico runs up to you.
It's me, Nico.
Hey, I'm gonna hold my buddy Sasha. He said he forgot time between cosplay making to workshop to fix my Joker costume.
Oh!
You should come with me and meet him, since the whole disaster is sort of your fault!
Well, when they guilt trip you like that, how can you say no? You and Nico meet up with Sasha in the lobby. Stop! I want to kiss them!
I think Sasha is one of the secret dateable options.
I hope! Grabs my head.
Because you can check some of them, and it tells you that there are some secret characters, and it'll tell you the name of them, and I think I saw Sasha as one of the names. Okay, Nikki, let's see the damage. This was a Joker outfit. What the hell did you do to it? Let's say mistakes were made. That much is obvious. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do here.
No.
No! You have to fix it, Sasha. You have magic sewing fingers. My magic sewing fingers, and I appreciate that, but unless you find the cosplay to bio the dishes, I'm afraid costume is a lost cause. Damn it.
Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplays could win the Grand Prix. Another raid?
Oh, hi, Tom. That was a question.
Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. No straight raids. Were you playing No Straight Roads?
No, raids are not straight in this environment.
Absolutely not. Not in this game.
Not in this house.
Alright. Did you read this?
No. But I've warned those already. I gotta debut something new and fabulous if I ever want to win. Well, I would. Would you like me to make you a new costume? It'll give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway. You would do that for me. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you.
You finished versus Eve and I'm Trey pooped. That's totally fair. Nico picks Sasha. Nico picks Sasha up and twirls him around the room.
Put me down, you hooligan. Hold still. I need to measure your bust and inseam.
The little blush! Are you kidding me?
Sasha's too good for you.
Sasha wraps their tape measure around Nico's chest, making them squirm ticklishly. So Sasha is he they. Hey, this is hot or whatever, but we need to pick Nico's cosplay. I know, which chest.
Oh, crud, I'm blanking. What sort of cosplay do you think the contest, Emmy? Come on. Oh, God, no. Shit. And what sucks is that Nico's a new character, so there's not a lot of information.
You know what? Hold on. I am going to actually be right back, because Ad is gonna start, and I have to take the dogs out to go potty, so I'll be right back.
I'm peeing myself, chat. Help me!
Alright, my dears, I'm back. I don't know if Sue is, though. Okay. Pancakes, so I do know one thing. I think if I pick this, I think it's gonna give me a reference to the Pancake song from Monster Road Trip.
Yeah.
And that depends on if you want to hear the Pancake song on loop. Alright, have a good night, Pumpkin.
Don't turn into dust. Don't do it.
You should invoke the fond memory of one's first fictional love. And let's be honest, for many congoers, that'd be an over-sexualized video game character. People love morally great anti-heroes. Why don't you raise the bar and go for no half measures, morally bankrupt supervillain? The complexity of the outfit is what matters, and no aesthetic is as visually complicated as steampunk.
You're lucky I'm not the one in control. I choose pancakes.
This one might earn me charm, though, is the thing.
Maybe. But you really take the risk.
Now you're talking.
Ha, good idea. I remember my first fitting game love, Miss Pac-Man. Why? Have you seen her lipstick? She's a beaut. I was always jealous of Pac-Man for having such a gorgeous, loyal wife.
That's not really what I meant by over-sexualized.
But we love over-sexualizing characters like Miss Pac-Man. Take that fucking thing and turn it into a freak. Yes, overly sexual implies a good deal of skin showing and thus requires a body to show it on.
You know what I just realized? He kind of looks like a spider version of my character, Dan.
Maybe. He just looks like Vincent from Catherine.
Smile.
Oh, gotcha, like Donkey Kong! No, definitely not. That's a lie. Why not? His outfit's super revealing and he has boobs for days.
Nico, this is more in line with what I was talking about. You show Nico some pictures of video game babes in armor that really should be reclassified as bikinis.
Oh, I'm with you now. I get it. I agree with the good direction to go with. I have limited time, but the less fabric I need, the better.
Good call.
And the less fabric you use, the cheaper it is for me.
You, Nico, and Sasha all agree on a time to pick up Nico's sexy new cosplay, which you definitely had no horny ulterior motives for suggesting. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't.
You're right about the charm.
I can afford to lose the fun and the creativity.
Well, you need everything to be balanced-ish.
Yeah.
In all honesty, you need to lose more fun so you're in the 10 range.
Yeah.
But I'm not prepared.
Are you sure it's my twin? Oh, the misery. I can't get any charm because of Emily.
I need it!
I need it! Presses you up against a wall, makes out with you.
Blah, blah, blah.
You're in a hotel room unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear. You wanted your cosplay to be 100% faithful, but now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is a technically perceptive cosplay tragedy. I feel for you. Here's some creativity. Imagine you're wearing underwear you left at home. Afterwards, you decide to check out the dirty lingerie for scientific reasons and find Zoe drilling over display items.
Hey there.
Hey, Urple. You decided to stare at
shit.
Garfield's
This is
lingerie too? I need that furry thong on my body.
This is the thing, I mean, because I've seen the image for the secret route thing, whatever, with Zoe. And that image is her wearing the Garfield lingerie.
Hell yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it?
I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive.
Oh, there's a funny thing where it's like, you buy this thing, and since money's not a stat anymore, you have infinite wealth.
We're all rich now.
Only us. Not the other characters.
Liam Prom. Be your worst Liam.
But it's
No,
okay,
don't sell the rights.
because I have a plan. I'm going to sell the rights to Liam Prob.
No! You mean your fanfic about alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam?
Yep, nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. I love this, like, ongoing joke about the lore drops.
But also, she breaks the fourth wall.
Hmm.
But then again, Doug did it too, so I don't know. Ow.
See, this big name Punisher, Jesus Christ, this big name publisher came to me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. But if I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made.
No.
I'm meeting with the company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights.
Time for Emmy to meet the sexy lawyers.
I'm kinda nervous though, I'm not very business-minded. I rarely understand mortals' fascination with coupons.
They make things less money. Why don't you bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings.
You do that? Thank you so fucking much! I had no idea you were a good business negotiator.
You absolutely are, but you are willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends.
Well, we start to strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting. It'll be good to have a plan before we get there.
Dang, you always forget about the overstating your skills. We usually require you to prove those skills. What negotiation technique will you suggest for Zoe for the meeting? Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge on this bartering session. Whenever she's interrupted, have Zoe stand up and look out the window into a reflective, somber mood. The execs will be really impressed. Oh, we should good wine. Ooga. Ooga booga. I feel like bring your negotiation rifle sounds like boldness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this one.
Zoe likey.
Ooh, so mysterious. I like it.
You help Zoe practice staring somberly out a window until it's time for a meeting in one of the community zone rooms. Sexy lawyers.
Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from Poob, a dippy subsidiary, partnered with Phoebo LLC.
I think they did the joke of like, oh, we gotta watch it on keyboard. It's on Poob.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant. Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We've prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights to this Liam Prom thing of yours.
We got big sucko right here.
Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email. Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that. But our lump sum is still quite generous compensation for your little fan fiction.
Fuck no. Royalties are better because that means you still get money every time.
Zoe, why are you standing by the window?
Walking down the streets, does anything ever really change? What are you talking about? Nothing, just contemplating. Please continue. Okay. Anyway, let's review the contract. Specifically this section stipulating that Poob now owns exclusive merchandising rights to Liam's trademark man bun. I miss those Cackleon days of youth when I ruled this city. My fucking city. Are you trying to psych us out with the royalties or something? Look, maybe we can negotiate a small percentage.
You should have discussed that with me first, Bernice. The lump sum would have been more than adequate to...
To sell or not to sell? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffering the crushing weight of capitalism, or to take arms and stand independently published.
Fine, maybe we can negotiate a 2.5% royalty.
I'll have my secretary shoot a message to Dippy and Phoebo on Word Monkey.
Zoe glances away from the window. You get too sharp to lose boldness. So I also think like the stat things are similar, right? If I would have chose the second one, it would give me boldness and less charm.
You're...
So, you know, because I feel like Gon would have been bold and not charming at all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, look at my boldness. Can you see that?
God!
No one can see our stats. I realize on the stream, they will never know our secrets,
They will never know our suffering.
our shame.
I need to bring my smarts up.
Up in the middle one. Show in minutes. Yeah, main stage.
You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. Beige Mage, Druid 2, Guy with a Gun, Rogue. Was this already a class? I can't remember.
Yep.
There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and
I am Steve.
I
Steve. Your mind is bursting with the new TTRPG world building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. You must have dozed off during the panel because you wake up in the middle of a Liam prom cosplay contest. Liam and Zoe are chatting with Nico on the sidelines. So
I was hoping for a Nico Liam cosplay.
I was well, it might happen. So which Liam are you cosplaying? Cartographer Liam? Brooding anti-hero Liam? Liam with a septum ring?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I went for classic Liam. What do you think?
Wow, that's impressive. Where did you get such an accurate costume?
From his closet. I found it in Liam's suitcase. That was really nice of him to pack a classic Liam cosplay just for me.
Look at the little bat wings on the chest! Oh!
In the coffin. I'm pretty sure those were just my clothes. Even better, because I gotta get deep into character to win this. I need to be the best Liam I can. Then you must embody the spirit of aloof artistry, beautifully tortured by any unaesthetic world.
Cleavage!
And show cleavage!
How much? How much cleavage?
All the cleavage!
Whether it's because they show cleavage or because they're wearing Liam's actual clothes, Nico wins the Liam prom cosplay contest. Woohoo!
Congrats, Nico! You were the most Liam to ever Liam.
I am Liam.
That's a new line. Of course I was. I'm the most Liam who has ever Liamed. What an ironic idiosyncrasy of would be been for me to lose such a contest. What? You misunderstand me? How passé. Only the one true Liam understands his own superior jargon. You must be the inferior posé.
Oh no, I've seen this before. Nico's gone too deep into character. They think they're really Liam. You better snap them out of it.
Snap them out of it.
This game can only take so much, Liam. Well, Liam owes me $100.
Challenge Nico to define anti-establishmentarianism.
That would actually probably cause smarts to go up and fun to go down.
Yeah. That's easy. Well, it's a trick question. Everyone knows that there's no such word. No, it's real. Ah, right, I knew that. I was just testing you and you passed. You are a highly convincing Liam cosplayer, my friend. Thanks. Now define anti-establishmentarianism, please.
I'll pass,
I'll pass it. Well, I could bore you with the definition of such menial word. I could spend my time doing something truly enriching. Like drawing two burly men kissing and touching each other's butts, for I am Liam, artist of butts. No, we're not drawing butts right now. We're defining anti-establishmentarianism.
I vote for butts.
Is that set in stone? Could we take a vote on it? I vote for butts.
Anti-establishmentarianism is a type of bird. Nope. Darn, I thought I had it. I guess I'm not Liam after all. But it's okay, cosplay, contests, constant process of learning. One day I will truly become Liam. And now the one true Liam can show off the expertise of being Liam by defining That's a long word. Yes, of course, anti-disparagitarianism. Yeah, I was doing so good. Yes, of course, anti-disparagitarianism is, how do I put it? Actually, what if I drew two burly men kissing and touching each other's butts instead?
Fuck yeah.
What she said. And so you do. You gain 2 smarts for breaking
boldness.
Nico out of character with a nerd word, but you lose 2 boldness.
No, boldness makes more sense because you're asking for money straight up.
Oh, fair enough.
And me taking all my stuff. You're shutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have your autograph, please? Ah, you have a little fan! You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who is Urpel?" Leaves crying when he realizes his favorite character is not real.
No, you should have
Oops,
signed it as
forgot the
Lambert.
thing. You gain +2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dreams. Yippee. You're comparing all the merch you bought with April, Omen, and Zoe. When you hear a high-pitched squeal of delight. That is a lily.
It's a lady?
Yeah.
Oh my god! You're April 1st! I'm gonna faint!
Nice to meet a fan.
Hiya, sweetheart. It's nice to meet a fan. I'm way more than a fan. I've got all your CDs, all of your merch. I've written a dozen fanfics about you. One could say I'm a friend and a best one at that.
Yummy.
Oh,
You never told me you had a secret best friend, April. Did you think that I would be jealous?
Someone
Because I am!
a knife.
I yearn to stab this girl and steal her hallowed place in your life. She's not April's friend. She's a very parasocial fan. This level of obsession can lead to some pretty weird behavior. Like what? April, look at this. It's a doll I made from a comb of hair that I pulled out of your shower drain. Want to smell it? Like that.
I like the lasagna document.
It's so cute. It's okay to be a fan, but you should stan your idols in a non-obtrusive way, like sneaking into their house and taking a nap without touching anything. I'm pretty sure that's not okay either. Shit, really? I guess I do owe Ryan Gosling an apology then.
Emmy did that once.
To Ryan Gosling, yeah. If this girl is not April's friend, can we get rid of her? Her shrill, desperate voice makes me want to murder people.
Yeah. You think April would also be grateful if you got this fan to leave, but how? Convince the fan that this is all just a really good dream and she needs to wake up before she's late for work. You think you and April are best friends? Name 5 of your childhood traumas. What is what? What is what? What do you think? Is it creativity and boldness?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
isn't that essentially gaslighting?
Okay. And?
Well, yes, but she's harassing you, which cancels it out.
This is a stupid plan. How are we going to convince her that she's dreaming?
Maybe we can make some classic dream stuff happen to her.
We can punch her in the face.
Like what?
I know. I dreamt about my teeth falling out a lot.
Okay, I'm on it.
Omen steps off screen to commit unspeakable violence.
Ah! Stop ripping out my teeth! It hurts!
This is just a dream, okay? You're dreaming. This is not real.
Me when I rip massive ass at Emmy's direction.
I think we might be overdoing it.
Are we?
When I was a deity, I used to steal people's sanity all the time. It seems downright tame in comparison.
Splendid.
Problem solved. Look, she's even fainted from the pain. This is good. When she recovers, she'll think that she was having a dream. What about the fact that she'll wake up without teeth? Some people like it when their dreams come true. Not in this case.
She hasn't had a balloon animal show up yet. In this one, in this part.
Well, Omen, you know what to do.
Put them back in. I feel like this happened before.
It did.
Charming's smart. Okay. How was the second one smart? What was the second one again?
What are name her 5 biggest traumas.
I guess that is technically smart because I don't think anyone would know it, but it's not charming. But the fact that this is charming, I guess, because you're like treating it like a dream, like you're supposed to convince them. So it works out because I don't need smarts anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it happened before. This happened in like camp or something.
No, it happened in Road Trip.
What was it? What was it in?
I forgot. It was something about like I don't remember the exact joke, but it was like, oh my god, he doesn't have good dental.
Yeah. We need to put the teeth back now.
I know the map by heart.
Okay, I need boldness, actually. This outfit is so cute.
It's Kill la Kill.
Is that what this reference is?
A Kill la Kill magical girl, yeah, because it has those stitch designs from the Kill la Kill outfits. Those like
The sparkle little things.
Yeah.
Roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and says, "Hey, you need water. It's important to stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. Oh, you know what? She kind of does look like a Nui, the one girl with the pigtails.
How did you know that?
Because the fact that she could cut off her head was one of the things that inspired Sketchy to be able to rip her head off. He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like an awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger, who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. Suddenly, you hear the angry chants in the lobby. You, Liam, Nico, and Doug get closer to investigate, and you find a small group of protesters waving picket signs.
Hi, I'm Doug. My main task in Con volunteers is to turn your frowns upside down. What's making your con experience suboptimal? We're protesting against the cancellation of Caveman Manor, our favorite TV show ever. What? The show about cryogenically frozen caveman who wakes up in Victorian England? They canceled it.
I love that your mic peaked. Your mic is peaked.
I know for a fact you never watched that show. Well, now that it's canceled, I know I never will, and it fills me with righteous rage. You'd love it, Nico. The caveman falls in love with the Countess of Earlwishshire and tries to woo her with the primitive charms. Exactly. They canceled it right where this Countess would actually be a descendant of a caveman. What? I need to know their love is forbidden. Oh, well, yes, another show devoured by the streaming hours fast food culture. That's it, Liam. You're going to shrug your shoulders and call it a day. Maybe. I might also write a long blog about this in the afternoon. Can we do something a little more hands-on? Con manager told me to stop the demonstration because protesters are not buyers. I'm sure Emmy has an idea.
Fight fire with fire. If they canceled your favorite show, then the best strategy is to clearly cancel the studio exec's favorite show. Threaten the studio execs by sending them severed fingers. Whose fingers? No clue.
Bold and charm? Alright, then you go.
Sorry, I burped.
This must be yours.
Have a good night. Watch it. Thank you for
I
stopping
know
by.
you watch it. You can't leave. Can't leave now. I hate you.
It's a beautiful morning at the headquarters of MCTV, but the TV executive Walter Thompson is not enjoying it.
Yeah, some wacko sent me a finger by mail this morning. Can you believe it?
You too? Another TV exec replies, I've got a finger this morning as well. No notes or anything, just a finger. Secretary comes into the meeting room carrying a box. The execs exchange a few tense glances as they open the box.
There's 3 fingers in this box and a note.
Hey, sorry, we forgot to leave a note last time. Just to be sure, these fingers are meant as a threat.
But why are they threatening us?
Not the indigestion. That same night
I
at
didn't know
3
indigestion
a.m.,
had a
Walter
crime.
is awake when he hears a knock at the door. When he opens, he finds no one, only a box stuffed with fingers. Plunging his hand into the box, he pulls out a note that reads, "Haha, we're such boneheads. We can't believe we forgot about our demands. We want Caveman Manor back on TV. Sorry again." Back at the hotel, Nico reads the news on his phone.
Hey, Caveman Manor is back for the new season. We did it! Yeah! Great. It only took 3 no's. That could have been 1.
Huh?
So, should I stop shopping off fingers already? Do a few more just in case we bump into another demonstration.
Yay, the show is back on thanks to you and those mysterious
I was
fingers.
Wait, no, I wasn't. I was right about to pull this, not the charm. Damn.
It's okay.
But there's too many options.
Tee. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin, you get real buff duck. Random but cool. You put in another coin, you in gacha, and you get... There's a letter. Please help us. We're buff ducks and we're imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It's all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha and another buff duck. Cool. Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you with Liam sauntering along behind her.
Hey, there's my fearless assistant, ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie?
I sure. But why is Liam here? It's Liam prom, not Urple prom, or uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure it all goes smoothly.
But Liam, you are Urple.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin, that motherfucker. Nevertheless, the tag along the community zone where the execs rented a room for this meeting.
Hello. We have limited time and time is money, so let's get right into it. We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle. Wow, that all sounds too good to be true.
Because it probably is. What are you expected to give you in return for these things?
Nothing too big. Poob just wants this amazing story more. How do I put this? Appealing to the average customer.
It's so annoying, because even if it appeals to the average customer, it's not like the show runs for that long anymore nowadays anyway!
Mm-hmm.
You sure about that?
But doesn't Liam Prom's success speak for itself? Most millions of people read it every...
Those are 2 different words.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 and Tumblr. We're talking about real customers.
Is AO3 fucking copywritten?
Apparently so. Yes, in our focus groups have shown that the titular Liam's personality isn't exactly universally beloved.
Good!
In addition, Poobs has acquired for some sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web series.
Absolutely not. God, no.
Thanks, Octopoop. Blasphemy! I am not a product to be bought and sold!
Well, that's not exactly true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now.
But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
I need you to get that lingerie too.
We'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholder? In order to to appease our shareholders.
Ugh. Sexy demon bad boy Liam.
Soda hand Liam. Oh, but which one?
Well, I actually don't know what these stats would be, because sexy bad boy could either be boldness or charm.
Soda hand Liam, I feel like would be smart somehow.
Or, like,
Because
fun.
Product placement.
Oh, no, yeah, that would be
Are you
product placement.
Anyways.
Meh.
Isn't that just Damien?
And?
Precisely. Based on our market research, this other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and less annoying in the way in which Liam is very annoying. I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam prom?
I hope it wasn't a bad choice. It's
Not if we call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise?
Technically, you're right. Of course not. Liam promised to versus literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one man's psyche.
You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini press. With all due respect, it's not that deep.
Do it, Zoe! Don't do it! This is a betrayal of this project's creativity and integrity.
We've tested some of the potential plot ideas, and it seems the most of the audience loves the idea of this sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with two other Liams. With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You have my attention and my admiration.
That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours.
Boring.
Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end on something I'd like to call a Damien vampire sandwich. Okay, but
Damien and Liam are kissy.
Like, do you think that they, like, are
They were
yaoi?
canonically- Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too, so everything's up and up.
So I wonder if this has the same thing that Camp does, where Camp you can play as Zoe and date Zoe. So it's like if I was Damien and they're like, we have to hire the Damien fellow, but I was playing Damien. Sure, you could join as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses for it. Oh, maybe Emmy, look!
Ah! Ah! Love it. So great to see your creative juices overflowing.
And other juices. No, my fun is fine. Those aren't the only juices. So we were right. You were right about the fun, and I was, and then the boldness. Yeah. You're right about
Oh, I know just
stuff
where to go.
about the soda hands being fun, which is kind of odd to me, but it's whatever.
You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Our Dating Sim's Back. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says they're not because they never left to begin with. Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for some dating sims. You gain 2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool.
We should play a dating sim.
We are playing a dating sim.
Are you sure about that?
We sure are. Doug and Nico invited you and Liam to a classic Pokemon's movie watch party happening in the auditorium. You can't wait to relive something so dear to your childhood.
Welcome, Poke fans. Before we get started, we'd like to introduce ourselves. We've been hired to represent More Chips, Pokemon's newest sponsor. Soon you can expect to find references to our fabulous products sprinkled all over the IP that you love. Like finding delicious More Chip crumbles all over your furniture.
What's going on? Is More Chips gonna own Pokemans now? Pokemon used to be the cartoon that brought me joy on Saturday mornings. I never thought it'd be real goal was to make money. Oh. So Pokemans is a brand now? That blows. I mean, Pokemans was a brand already, to be fair.
Hey, Wimmy, welcome in.
What?
No! Crushes Wimmy under my boot. Sorry. She startled me. Do you understand that cartoons, video games, are products that are creative and for money? No way. Pokemans has always been about the power of friendship and catching all the Pokemans, be it in the form of toy or a t-shirt. Wait. So everything that brings us joy is actually owned by brands. No. How deep does the rabbit hole go, Liam? Are we owned by brands? It depends. How many online tracking cookies have you accepted over the years?
No.
It's one thing to open your friend's eyes to...
capitalist house cake. Sorry, I forget.
But you'd rather not completely break their spirits. Think of a way to calm Doug and Nico down. Trust the cycle of late capitalism. Before your existential dread runs too high, a brand will surely release something shiny and new to distract you. Build the ultimate defense against these dreadful claws of brands, a pillow fort.
Fun and smarts. Damn, this sucks. To make it worse, I just remembered Monday is the only few days away. No! Mondays are the worst. Guards of Cats have taught me this, and I trust it very much. It's true, Mondays are like the day that murders the weekend.
Oh.
Life is pointless. It's like 1 out of every 5 days is Monday. Close enough.
Nico and Doug start rolling around on the floor like a sad, discarded hot dogs on the floor.
Are you sure about this, Emmy? I've never seen these two lose such idiotic hope. It's unsettling.
You tell Liam to be patient. Doug and Nico are quietly sobbing into their Pokemon's plushies when their phones suddenly charm.
Somebody pinch me.
Dude, no way. They just announced that Animal Cruising is getting another sequel. Oh my god!
Again, you're peeking.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it, isn't it? Right? It's the ultimate chill. Just tending to your village, catching bugs, being able to afford and pay off a mountain of debt. And it's so nice getting to talk to and cruise with all your neighbors. I wish we had walkable neighborhoods full of friendly, cruisable strangers in real life. Same. I wonder what killed that lifestyle. Who knows? Let's watch the game trailer and check out the new features. Wow, I'm surprised it was easy to make those two forget about Monday.
Is it really so surprising? Any products, not mere distractions. Are products not mere distractions to make us forget that life is nothing but a series of bridges between Mondays? Oh well, Monday may come, but for now you're going to gush about the latest Animal Cruising and ignore the existential dread. You gain smarts and lose fun.
Oh my god, I was like 100% right.
It's like, I was 100% right about your thing, and you were 100% right about mine.
Now you just gotta get your boldness and charm up a little bit.
My turn? Really?
Oh! Okay. You get an ice cream cone at the food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze! You feel like you can't move, you stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you miss out on is frozen forever. Suddenly the brain freeze passes after such a traumatic experience. Your neural pathways have been changed forever, giving you two creativities. Whoa! Then you're in a hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Hello, Nana. You look like you need some company.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We're keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something?
Short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us.
Damn right I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What holes do they like to go in?
Hard pass.
Home. They like to go home.
Oh, you already invited me back to your place? I'm in.
You're propositioning intercourse before you even know her name. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day.
Yeah, how long ago was that? I love me and MILF.
Sorry, but no.
Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now.
But you make an exception for me, right? I'm a catch.
I have something that you can catch. These fucking hands!
You wanna play hard to get, huh? That's okay.
Someone give me a knife.
I'll show you predation. Someone hand me a knife.
No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for this sleazeball. I'm sure Urple can get rid of him, right, Urple?
You sure can. You can do it with the funniest way possible. So I've done the first one before, so I'm gonna do the other one because I'm hoping that it gives like me stuff on my end, you know.
Okay.
Because I want all the stats, damn it. I want to be a wiener.
Mm-hmm.
Call this Casanova's grandma, see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, he just might, but let's check.
Perfect! Hey, Hottie, can I borrow your phone?
To put your number in score. Yeah, no. April texts his grandma that he's at a bar and he wants to see her. She agrees to come. Hi, Vinny. Thanks for inviting me out. These old bones could use a night out in town. Grandma, what are you doing here?
We called her. We wanted to see if you were willing to be disgusting horn dog in front of your sweet old grandma. You gonna keep flirting with us?
No. No, please don't make me. Grandma's ruthless. Don't be dramatic, Vinny. Go on, hit on these women. Let me see your technique. Okay, you guys from Tennessee, because you're the only 10s I see. That was pathetic! You didn't even say anything about their boobs. Why not? They have very nice boobs. I bet they could suffocate myself motorboating that bodacious clown.
Hey!
Oh, hush, it's just a figure of speech. I only motorboat women who are over 60 these days, like my boobs wrinkly. Grandma, you're embarrassing me.
We love
Trust
a mean
me,
lesbian.
Trust me, the feeling's mutual. Come on, Vinny, you're going home to rewatch all my flirting lessons on VHS until your skills improve. Grandma pulls Vinny out of the bar by his ear. That was certainly something, but at least you got rid of him.
Are you okay, Omen? You haven't said much.
My apologies. I was suffocated by the thought of being suffocated. I was distracted by the thought of being suffocated by boobs. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Emmy. Is there something you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, Omen, you gain 2 charm, but lose smarts. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Let's trade places.
Places.
Everyone choose a celebrity. No.
Player orders decided based on how mind-blowing it would be if Emmy reveals that Emmy a 2-date bender with a celebrity.
Ugh.
Look at all those food trucks.
No!
You should be able to do it too.
Yay!
That's so cute! Sorry.
That's how they fit. Because
Huh?
they have no butt. They have no butt.
Yeah.
What do you want to ask them about?
Shape-shifting, probably.
Oh, what about it? Huh?
Why?
Slaps.
Well, I don't know. How come you don't shapeshift? Isn't it like a mimic's main thing?
Alright, yeah, it is. Look at that little mouth.
It's so cute. Then is it that you can't? It's okay if you'd rather not talk about this.
Oh, what? No, it's totally fine. Of course I can shapeshift, you stupid little thing. Bites her head.
Then why don't you? Wouldn't that be good for cosplay and all that?
I guess, but it'd feel like cheating, you know? I could just do
Ta-da!
this.
Oh, wow.
But that's no fun. I much prefer to transform with the acting and convincing cosplay.
Sure.
I see.
Or am I?
When I'm not cosplaying, I do shapeshift sometimes, but like, who am I? Out of cosplay, I mean, feels like something that's in constant flux. Oh!
There's one thing that feels like it's 100% me 24/7. There's no one thing that feels like it's 100% me 24/7.
Yeah, I think I get it. Why would you say that shape and identity are fluid things to you?
And that's why I was telling you, Rico's gender fluid, like, but the game uses they, them.
Mm-hmm. Nico's gender
Does it work?
fluid. There was another thing that was talking about this. So when I played Doug's route, they mentioned something about, like, because I was talking to him about, like, family stuff, and he was like, yeah, my dad was, like, not happy about me, like, because my dad's, like, his parents are, like, actual, like, Jell-O
Slime
cubes, yeah. And he's like, yeah, my dad was, like, not happy about, like, this body that I decided to choose for myself. But my mom is, like, a really nice person and, like, explained it to him in, like, in a way that, like, he could understand. And I'm like...
Weh.
And I was just like, trans allegory?
Well, I mean, that's literally Zoe, because Zoe was the abomination, like, eldritch horror, and then transitioned into a girl.
No, yeah, like, so I was just like... So, like,
That's why they're besties.
So I looked at Doug. So, like, I look at Doug, I look at Zoe, and I look at Nico, and I'm like, trans allegories, points.
I think it's just like, since we're using monsters, we might as well just go to the full extent of like how a lot of people use shapeshifters as gender fluid characters.
Right.
So just like, fuck it. But which is funny because the other two are also shapeshifters, so I mean, like.
And when you
it's
think
funny
about
that
it,
it took him this long to make a gender fluid shapeshifter.
And I mean, when you think about it also, all of the playable characters in Monster Prom, their genders are fluid as well.
No. They're fluid for you as a player, but they do have their specific pronouns.
Gotcha.
Because Oz is he, they.
Nods. Alright.
Exactly. I don't shapeshift that often because I just like this shape better than any others, at least for now.
I like this shape
look like
too.
I look like a cute anime boy.
It's very cute.
It's a good one, isn't it? I made it up all by myself.
Who would have thought that
Yeah,
there was
kiss.
as much to Nico's elusive shapeshifting? They talk about the topic a bit more. It's great to learn about this side of them.
Whew, I was exhausted.
No, you
No,
should.
you took the table. I
No!
told you.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go sit by myself.
You can call
Oh,
it-
here they are.
Oh my god.
Who do I miss? You invite Sawyer to join you at the con.
Oh, the
Sure, I'm
non-binary.
Do they have valet parking for horses? Only one way to find out. Well, the one thing I yearn for is a simple, quiet existence. I see some of my friends talk about chasing the thrills of life, and that's just not me. Is it nice to meet someone who prefers the peace for a change?
Sawyer is very cute.
Why is a blank page so intimidating?
Yeah, Emmy, why is that? It's almost time to find a date, but first, the comics. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. You got the job, but 5 years have passed and working here makes you miserable. There's only one reason why you won't quit yet. Let's see. You need some boldness on you. Why is it you lost a bet? I feel like that's on another one too. What would you... Do you think any of these are actually bold? 'Cause
Um,
Taco Tuesday sounds fun.
they somehow got
Never-
incriminating poems.
That's what I'm thinking. Nope, that's creativity.
Brainstorming reanimates my brain.
You have 4 stallions.
Means
They're
their pride and joy. You're a bit embarrassed by how you came to material box to convince the agents of the witness protection program. Make them part of your new identity. You blackmailed God! Your rich
Oh,
parents.
blackmailed God. That sounds... Yeah, bold, see? That comic is gonna be... I like how they just made a mechanic of ad-libs into the game.
It's really good. Walking around the merch hall, sipping a box of coffee, a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim, but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because, after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. A brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you 2 charm. Afterward, you're sipping some water when you notice something hot enough to make you do a spit take. Nico in their new cosplay.
Nico.
Another spit take.
Ah!
There you are. I mean, what do you think? Am I sexy enough?
I want to lick the heart. I want to
You know, the
trace.
fun thing is, too, is I feel like if you do this, I'd like to think that maybe the costume shows up in other runs now.
I want to trace the heart with my tongue.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'll be there.
You can't answer, but your nosebleed speaks for itself.
I gotta say, I'm loving all the breeze on my skin. My nipples have never been harder.
Really, I'd have thought you'd be used to having your nipples exposed.
Maybe on a regular basis, but not while I'm cosplaying. I feel more naked when I'm really naked. Is this the way regular people feel when they have their dong out in public?
I wouldn't know.
I like how they give like the oh my god, I already forgot his name. Werewolf boy.
Oh, fuck. I know who you're talking about. Scott.
Like they gave Scott's derpy face to Nico too. Like, oh.
I was gonna
Anyway,
say, Nico is the Scott-coded character.
Anyway, I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help deciding what my act should be for the talent portion of the Cosplay Grand Prix.
I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time?
Yep, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you've given me no reason to do so. I assume it's because I'm developing feelings for you.
You are?
Well, yeah, wasn't it obvious? I'm a skater boy, and you're a whatever girl. Couldn't be any more. I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me.
Blushes, pushes my fingers together.
Bites your fingers off until you have nothing left. So do you have any ideas for what my talent act could be? We all have the same time. We all have the time in the world to think of something. Assuming all the time in the world is less than 24 hours, because that's when the contest starts.
Time is of the essence. What talent should Nico perform to win the cosplay Grand Prix? Over-sexualized.
But is this one of the ones where there's 4 choice, like there's 4 different scenarios, and you need to pick the one that matches the stat well enough?
Well, let's see. Over-sexualized video game characters tend to wield very weirdly phallic weapons. Disrupt the industry by building the most vaginal, vulvistic, pussylicious weapon ever.
Is that fun?
Over-sexualized. I feel like I'm gonna be okay regardless. All of my stats are super high.
No, it's not about high. It's about because like I said in the other games, it's which one is higher than the other. So if this was like fun and something else, and you chose the fun, but your fun was not higher than the other stat, then you lose.
Over-sexualized video game characters fly or die depending on the quality of boob jiggle physics. Study them so that Nico can master peck jiggling.
It sounds like smarts.
I'm gonna,
Maybe.
so maybe the Volvo one?
I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what
Pussylicious!
See, I told you. See that? So, see the creativity thing that popped up? So that is... I don't know if you knew that, like I was talking about. That means, because your creativity is higher than whatever the other stat could have been. If your creativity was lower than the other stat of the second answer, you could have lost and got the loser side of it.
Gotcha.
Because there are 4 different scenarios on these ones that you could get. 2 wins and 2 loses.
Gotcha.
But you won! You did it! Yeah!
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Oh, sexy and progressive! Let's do it!
You spend the rest of the day helping Nico craft their weapon. It's so impressive that the cosplay Grand Prix judges ask Nico to show it in action and prove the weapon's validity. Cue an impromptu cosplay brawl.
I will punish you.
You'll never defeat me, you bastard! I've got pussy power on my side!
What kind of weapon is that? It looks like a, you know.
A vagina? Just say it, you prude!
Okay, sorry, it's just, what does it even do?
It suction cups onto you and steals your soul. Why, it doesn't need to do anything. Vaginas are strong and majestic, just as they are. They're a symbol of fertility, flush portal between life and unlife, and people like you who demand more than that are part of the problem.
Hey, jeez, I didn't mean to...
JK, it's also a flamethrower in it, but I can get you while your guard's down.
Nico's weapon spews fire out of its moist, gaping hole. The other cosplayers shriek as they slowly burn to death. Whoa!
Wow, that was amazing. I didn't know your vaginas could spit fire.
They're hot.
Oh!
Me neither. I'm gonna have to try it with mine when I get home. Everyone applauds Nico's bravery to speak to the feminist values of something. Well, good for them nonetheless. They win the contest by a landslide, and it's all thanks to you and your raging libido. You gained 2 creativity!
But I'm not prepared.
I hope I don't lose. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. In front of the hotel, waste of time. Taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver you get in and takes you for a ride. Wow, the city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. It's truly one of the top cities worldwide. It's bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them, but you can imagine it, so you get some creativity anyway.
Eldritch Cutie reporting for duty.
Hey, Ripple, before you go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time? Today's a big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Liam prom and buying my lingerie. If you can help me close this deal, I might let you see me in it, if you'd be into that.
Fuck yeah, you follow Zoe like a horny duckling into the meeting room now.
Hey, there's our favorite little rising star. We have the contract here for you. We even put sticky notes where you'd need to sign, so you don't even have to read it.
Wow.
Wow, that's so convenient.
Zoe, I think we should still read the contract.
Oh, you think so? Good thing you're here.
You and Zoe spent several minutes reading the contract. It's not great.
I see my 2.5% royalty included here, but why does it say that I'll be paid out in Liam coin? That's our new patent in cryptocurrency. It'll definitely probably appreciate in value. Maybe. And what's this clause about? An arranged marriage to the Princess of Monaco? Oh, that's not for you, Bernice. Oh, that's not for you, Bernice. Your team must have mixed in some pages from a different contract. Whoops, definitely not for you. I'll have my interns fired and replaced by Monday.
It's probably for April.
Is the clause about consenting to live in the publishing office's basement with the other content farmers also a mistake? No, that one's for you. The upside is that it offers a hybrid work-from-home schedule. Your home being the basement, of course. We just retiled it. Ooh la la. I don't feel like I should sign this contract in this state. Perhaps perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't get everything you want. That's just the nature of business. I guess, but some of these clauses are straight up whack. Urple, which one do you think we should get rid of?
The one stating corporation retains the rights to Liam, not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet. The clause that states that Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of the marketing strategy. Everyone knows Zoe hates tuna sandwiches. Oh. 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 Oh.
I can't look. I can't look.
I can't look either. I don't wanna. Ba-boop-a-doo, shlappy-dee-da-doo, shlappy-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-doo. Bam-boom-bam-boom. Shlappy. Shlabby-ba-dee-ba-doo. Shlabba-dee. Shlappa-doo. Shlappa-beep-ba-beep-ba-doo. Okay. What would these be?
I don't know!
The stating corporation retains the rights to Liam, not the IP. Liam, you're not ready to say goodbye yet? Like, what would that be?
Oh, man.
Fun? Charm? The clause that Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of the marketing strategy? Is that one smart?
Hold on.
Everyone knows Zoe hates tuna sandwiches? That sounds like a smarts thing, right? Oh, I hate this. I hate existing. I don't want to lose. If I lose, that'd be the second time I've lost on stream in this game, and I'm gonna have to eat you.
Oh.
You don't want me to consume your limbs, do you?
Oh.
Yikes.
Yes!
Oh.
I was right! It was Charm!
Oh.
But that means the other one wasn't fun. They had to be smarts, like I said, right?
Right.
Because only two lower stats than Charm is smarts and boldness. It's because it's like that thing where like everyone knows Zoe hates tuna sandwiches. That sounds like something smart, right? Because it's like, you know this.
Oh. Oh.
Monster Prom is evil. It gives me poop.
Whoa. Yeah. What the fuck? Why the surprise? We're buying the rights to Liam Prom, which is based on your friend's likeness. Ergo, we're buying Liam. I feel like Liam should get a say in that at the very least. I'm gonna call him.
Zoe brings Liam and puts the phone on speaker. Greetings, Zoe. Did you set the rights? I'm chilling a bottle of wine to celebrate with you.
Not quite yet. There's a clause in the contract that says if I sell Liam Prom to the corporation will own the rights to you, like, you.
What the fuck?
That's what I said!
Not as bad as it sounds. It simply states that our company would manage Liam in any of his future creative endeavors.
No way. You cannot tame creative beasts such as I refuse to be yoked by a big corp.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not signing this if that clause remains unchanged.
Hard pass.
You also have to remove the arranged marriage clause in the Liam coin thing, by the way.
Fine. Let me call our lawyers and see what we can negotiate.
Several minutes of execu speak and legalese later.
So we're in agreement. Our company will retain the rights to Liam when and only when he begins a career in professional basketball.
Fine by me.
Because he never will. I still say that's kind of upset. I've never and will never develop an interest in playing professional basketball.
You shouldn't have any reservations about signing this, should you?
Little did Liam know the clause would be activated not much later, and that's the story for another day.
Fuck yeah.
We did it, Urple! I'm so fucking pumped! Let's cash this check and buy that Garfield lingerie stat!
Yeah! Your mouth is watering at the thought of getting the taste of Sherry's lasagna. But good things come to those who wait. For now, you gain charm.
Finally, my turn.
Oh boy.
I think Zoe should always be dateable in, like, every Monster Prom game. In the credits, it says, like, see you in Monster Prom 5, and I'm like, if Zoe's not dateable, I'll kill you. You know who I still want to win in Monster Camp? Because I never got to date Pizza Girl. But
Oh
that
my
one's,
God.
like, hard. You sure you want fun? You already did charm, right? Damn. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I took creativity away from you, so I protected you, actually. But I mean, you won your thing, so I think it doesn't really matter too much. We won the secret, like the secret ending stuff.
Yeah. I just want this one because the art's cute. You decide to
You're
walk
cute.
around the which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a picture of them. When you're forced to push people around to actually move, and you even say "bless you" to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing! Here, have some boldness. Later, you're sharing a meal with Miko at a nearby restaurant. What could be more romantic than a candlelit meal for two?
Ah, this mana-filled margarita titillates my magical palate. My spell slots were fully replenished.
Maybe it'd be more romantic if they weren't cosplaying right now, but hey, Nico wouldn't be Nico if they weren't wearing cosplay. Fuck, sorry, I got a little distracted at the thought of Miko not wearing cosplay or anything else.
Remember when we got to date the narrator in the first game?
I know!
That's just crazy. So, Emmy, where shall our adventure take us next? Perhaps the tailor? I'm overdue to a new robe.
Maybe, but I was thinking that we could do something more intimate.
No. Oh, I see what you mean. You want to swap backstories? Mine is long, since wizardry is older than time itself. But I'll start at the beginning, when my mother and father felt like first lusty urge towards...
No, I don't want to hear about your parents' lusty urges.
Right, I'm so sorry. I mean, we have something totally unsexy to get off your mind.
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
I know, let's take wizardry vow of celibacy to strengthen our magical bonds. Just like Emmy IRL. Alakazam! Celibacy rocks! Abracadabra! Look at my cock!
Oh, you abracadoo want to see Nico's cock or pussy or third tongue or whatever they've got going on down there.
They can have whatever.
Getting them to break character is out of the question, but surely wizards do sexy things too. How can you bring this encounter to the next level? Their magic staff to make your clothes disappear. Play White Wizard, the fantasy version of playing Doctor. Nico will use their magic to tend to your wounds. Wink! Wink! I don't know what these stats would be.
I think you're fine, Emmy. Because we won the secret. You're getting the secret date, not the actual date. Which is even better, really. Meaning that Nico might take off the chest. But who is Nico? Nico is the chest.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's like,
Wait, what are you saying? Are you hurt? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
oh no, I was just role-playing.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Clear the room! My friend is suffering from a magical ailment. I gotta tend to her stats.
Yeesh, you sometimes forget how deep Nico can get into character. On the other hand, they throw you to the floor, straddle you, and rip your jacket off to get a better look at your wounds, so you're willing
Emmy
to
did
go
that to me
along with
Saturday.
this. Shut up!
Flush face, sweaty armpits, unmistakable odor. It's just as I feared. You're
What's
a
wrong
con goer who forgot to put on deodorant.
What's wrong with me, White Wizard? Am I in love?
No, worse, you're turning into a toad!
Oh, and how is that cured? With true love's kiss.
Ha! No more like true love's fireball. The flame of our passion will purify you or kill you, but either way, you won't be a frog.
Zuko wads up a napkin and lights it on fire with a candle in the middle of the table. Hey, wait!
Fire it all! Did you know that someone made a squishy fireball that has like one little flame that comes out? So you could put like dice inside it, you put the little flame back on, and you could throw the fireball at like a wall to roll the dice to do fireball damage.
That's so funny. If Nico had just remembered the principles of yes and, you might not have gotten kicked out of that restaurant.
Sorry about the whole vandalism misdemeanor. I mean, at least you're not a toad. I'm pretty happy about that personally. I don't think I could date a toad. I really like grilled frog legs. It'd be awkward.
Are you saying you want to date me?
I admit, I've been thinking about it, but let's see if we keep making magic together before I promise anything.
That promise is worth 1,000 burnt foreheads. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts from playing White Wizards.
You sure it's my turn?
Really? Are you fucking sure? Let's see. Just to prove a point. Soft or hard magic systems. World-building choices when writing about magical girl stories. You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you will actually learn the valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts for the knowledge and for learning.
Let's Sailor Moon up on stage.
You're Sailor Moon. But who gives a damn? Sawyer's finally arrived after helping them in their horse reins to a parking meter, and you let them look at your schedule. Damn, it sucks because I have 2 dates now. You want to go get autographs, huh? I wonder if I know some celebrity signing today. Oh my god, no way. They booked the horse who played the protagonist in my normal-sized horse. We have to meet him.
I remember Sawyer really likes horses.
Sawyer's mean. He's mean.
Sawyer. I think Sawyer is a succubus.
No. No, they're Vacubus.
Well, yes.
They have a different term, remember?
Oh wait, do they?
Yeah, no, they don't call themselves a succubus. They had like a different term.
Because it's not incubus either.
Sawyer, Meister Plum. Sure, what was normal-sized horse about? Magical horses or something? Oh, I'm the one pressing stuff. No, magic and friendship are more of a pony thing. A horse's beauty shines brightest in mundane surroundings. My normal-sized horse is about a group of horses who live in the apartment of Manhattan and focuses on the minutiae of their everyday lives. So it's like horse version of Seinfeld? What's Seinfeld? Never mind. You get to the stage and you're surprised to see that there's no line for the horse autograph. Sawyer approaches it with almost spiritual awe. Can I have your hoof print, Mr. Horse? Of course you can, says the horse handler, who are low-key disappointed that the horse doesn't talk. Thank you so much. This is the best day of my life. Glad to hear it, kiddo. It's nice that there are still fans of this old horse left out there. Of course, he still has fans. I was crushed when they canceled my normal-sized horse. Is Mr. Horse working on anything new? Nah, the network decided that this next stop is the glue factory. Oh, I didn't know Mr. Horse is trying to use glue factory machinery. He isn't. Mr. Horse lets out the most beautiful haunting neigh you've ever heard. Neigh. You can't abandon him into the sticky fate. Save him from the glue factory. The problem is that the TV show was a sitcom rebooted to a gritty hour-long drama about a horse detective who solves crimes while fighting his addiction to ketamine. Unionize the glue factory. A union will fight for better work rights, such as dental insurance and not being turned into glue.
God.
It is 6 months later when you and Sawyer are sharing a bowl of popcorn and you watch the premiere of My Normal-Sized Horse After Dark. You'll never make it in this town, kid, says the hard-ass police chief. You're too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. These streets eat you alive. No, says the detective, played by Mr. Horse. The fuck did you just say to me? Now, this is quality television. It was nice for the producers to listen to our ideas, even though we're just random people who mailed in a manuscript. Yeah, that surprised me, because they really will reboot anything, but it paid off this time. Did they give you anything for the script? Just $10,000. Whoa! It's not that much considering how much they sold the show to Wetfoot's for. Still, it's nice of them. What are you going to spend the money on? Something cool, like $10,001 nuggets. Well, whatever makes you happy, I suppose.
Cute.
You are happy, so is I, which is the best part. You lose 2 charm, get some creativity, and a lot of chicken nuggets. Concubus is a fan name, but the actual name is a fuckubus, because then you don't have to specify genitalia.
Gotcha.
Concubus, I feel like, is for, like, consensual.
Uh-huh.
And that was the fan name for it. Go on. Man, it sucks that I got 2 bad bitches, and I can't do anything about it. Because I feel like, you know, with Sawyer, right? If I wanted to go with Sawyer as, like, the
You'd have to
sequel,
hit none of them.
Yeah. But you... Who wants to see the Garfield lingerie? Scream!
Finally, the Art Gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together and to see the fruits of your labor.
You want me to read it like a superhero thing?
Yes.
Also, look at that. We got Cyclops. Yeah.
Well,
The other ones.
She's supposed to be Robin, but the other name for
Yeah.
Robin.
Robin. Nightwing?
Nightwing, yes.
Monster kind has always lived peacefully and without fear, for they have been protected by the mightiest heroes of a clear self-insert of the author. Which, how did we do that? How did we accidentally do that? Because this will always be the comic cover no matter what we choose.
Right.
Well, then again, I guess this is also only the answer that comes with this comic.
Probably, yeah.
Color Squad, assemble! Starts with a bang, for its first chapter ends with the death of not the author, at the hands of the narrator, a reality-bending entity. This kicks off a reign of terror and chaos, threatens civilizations as we know it. The world will be doomed if it wasn't for one visionary man with a plan. The plan? Assembling 4 disparate second-rate superheroes and a team capable of saving the world once more. Our heroes have a complex history together and have never been able to see eye to eye, but there might be one thing that manages to bring them together. A very momentous night at a local swingers club. No one trusts this team of misfits and has-beens, for they have a huge superhero hole to fill, but they might be Earth's last hope. Did you turn on the setting that plays the royalty-free music
Yes.
at the end of credits? Okay. Somewhere in Spookham City.
You better tell us what we're doing here, Colonel Giant Spider.
Yeah, this is like the worst sleepover ever. Did someone bring a movie at least? I know you all have a history, but I need to get aside your differences to consider a temporary truce. Not the author is dead, and you four might be our next best option.
These clowns.
Yes, Wildfire, even though you have beef, you have to admit the Victorious is a formidable ally to have on your side.
This
Oh,
art of
it's
her,
the
though, is,
Victorious.
this art is so good. Like,
The whole art is good. How dare you.
I know, but I was just appreciating the side profile, especially.
I wish we could draw side profile.
Yeah.
I know you could use her hypervisibility. How is that? How did we do that? Because the Victorious?
Yeah.
Sounds like they would have the power of hypervisibility. And the Punching Dead? That's a sick name, though. What the fuck? Some might say not the author's powers have nothing on his. If not for the Punching Dead's own weakness, fart jokes make him laugh so hard he becomes essentially inoperative. Hey CGS, I don't go sharing my weakness till the 3rd date, and why should I trust Wildfire anyway? Wasn't she trying to conquer the world not long ago? Sounds like her. Sure, while Wildfire might be playing for the other team. But But we have good reason to believe she'll stick around. The government has incriminating photos of her emo phase. That might be good enough reason for you, Colonel, but not me.
As if I ever wanted to team up with a bozo who got his powers by blackmailing God.
What? That makes sense as the
makes. Why did we do everything that makes sense?
These four heroes don't even seem capable of agreeing on a movie for a sleepover, much less a plan to save the world. Will they manage to bury the hatchet, or will heads start rolling soon?
Oh my god.
Huh.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite over-sexualized mimic to go to the con after party with you.
They're talking.
Of course I'll go to the party with you, it's the least I could do. But you never would have won the cosplay Grand Prix.
Yeah, I did have some pretty good ideas, like get your nipples out.
You know it. And hey, if you like my nipples so much, maybe I can show them to you later. Wink.
Looking
But,
at them directly.
Socks in my lips.
You can clearly see their nips right now, but you're not going to complain about the subtext of that offer.
You know, I just feel like sucking you off.
Maybe I do want Brandon Rogers. Maybe there is something that looks out the window.
Maybe I just put my hands behind my, like, I look like Gandhi, like from Clone High, just like, maybe there is something there.
The thing is, you can't.
I can't. I can fuck the characters he's voiced, though.
Yeah. Would it be in character if I kissed you?
Party was great, but the sex afterwards was even better. I think it was crazy that he said, I feel like I could suck you off right now. That one was crazy. That was a crazy line.
Said that in the voice line?
Yes,
where it's like,
he
I feel like I
did.
could suck you off right now would kissing you be in character. Okay, anyways.
It turns out that it's very easy for Nico to get in the overall sexualized character mindset with the right encouragement, and you were certainly encouraging.
Earthball. Wait until I actually still lose because life hates me. You finally gather your courage to ask me for whatever.
After parties tonight? Oh, man! I wish I could go, but tonight there's a party to celebrate the reveal of the upcoming Liam Prom web series. You're welcome to come to that if you want. After all, it couldn't have happened without you. You totally made my dreams come true.
That's a new emotion that
It's
helps
so
unlock in my
cute.
gallery. Oh, it'd be an honor to help you bring Liam Prom to the next level.
What? Oh, yeah, no, that's cool, but I'm talking about my dreams of owning the limited edition Garfield lingerie. Maybe after that launch party I could show it to you.
Yes, please. Thumbs up. Like, that's not even like horny, just like, yeah. You ready, Emmy?
Mm-hmm. Want some of my lasagna, is what she just said.
You want to be my lasagna.
Whoa.
Also, Emmy, look at her leg. It's doing a lip bite.
Oh my god, it is.
I can't believe her leg is doing the fuckboy lip bite. Oh, Zoe, what a woman. She's many things. A geek, a best-selling author, a Garfield fanatic, a former deity of destruction and despair. She's loud, she's confident, she's unapologetically her weird, wonderful self. And most importantly, she's a freaking bet. Hubba hubba. Every time Zoe, I get to see a tear in my eye. Because it's just nice.
She's so cute.
It's also just nice where it's like, she's a silly little weirdo, and she doesn't give a fuck, you know? She's silly, no. I hope these runs go for, I really hope.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives has made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we didn't feel a bit sad to leave it all behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. It reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
Anyways, people should draw me with Zoe.
People should draw me with Nico. Can I say something that's a little nerdy and silly?
It's your stream.
The stuff, the warmth that like I get from like the little animation from the... Sorry, that guy with the gun looked like you. The warmth that I get from this like animation makes me think of like all like you guys, like when I go to like visit you guys.
No, only when you visit me, Krebs.
Mer.
I wonder what Monster Problem 5 would be anyway. There's still some ones that they haven't done yet that they say what they were gonna do. There was supposed to be like a winter one. Thanks for playing! I unlocked a new plotline. You unlocked a new outfit for Zoe.
I just noticed that the music is talking about streaming and companies.
Yeah.
That's so
But
funny.
also, one of the things is like, it's okay, because I get paid for this song, too. I get paid for 2 songs.
That was so cute.
I also do like the new outfits, because I have some for April that are cute that I'll show you after the stream. Secret. Oh, I get yours, too. I got the secret with Nico as well. Meaning you got the Zoe one.
Oh.
Wait, where's Doug?
Oh.
I saw your first one and I didn't see Doug's image in like... Oh, because you got success. That's why I was looking at failure. And we got the comic together, too. Meaning if we want to get everything a lot cooler, we could play together to get it faster. What the hell happened with that one?
What?
I saw the Zoe one. Oh. Yes, what is Sexy Omen? That's the question. Because Sexy April's just sexy. Because Sexy April is just like surrounded by like balloon animals holding a log balloon.
Wait, this fits so cute too. Hello, welcome in. We actually just finished up. We were gonna go right into someone. Oh.
I like how this will show you all the other transformations and expressions that were not there.
Yeah.
Not Fun Freddy.
Yes, that was
Charming Charlotte.
that was Doug as a fish.
I didn't see those. That's fine. Oh, they fixed the glitch.
Hmm.
So there was a funny glitch where the expressions, if they didn't have an outfit, the expressions tab would be called the outfit tab.
Oh.
It was odd. Maybe I'll phone a friend next in another playthrough so I can get Sawyer. There are many Oh yeah, that's the thing I was gonna check for you.
So apparently you can find Jacqueline because I have a picture of her. Like a character icon of her.
Maybe. Maybe me. Dinner with Nico, Schumann, Zone.
Surprised that there's no like little headshot of the shopkeep. The goopy congoer is definitely me coded, yes. Alright. Hookah is still going strong, so we're gonna raid into her.
You know, I don't know. They're at the end.
We'll still raid.
Undertale.
We'll still raid into them. Alright. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna go right into Puka. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye! Say bye, Sue.
Bye.
Love you, Sue.
Love you.
Mwah.